welcome to the Yins Betcha podcast. It was supposed to be a live show, but I mean, this is gonna do for now. I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. But
Amateur hour.
amateur hour. As you can hear, I'm not alone. I am not. Next to me is the one and only Kevin Blacon in the Skull Viking purple and gold.
Skull baby. Skull baby.
Skull tonight. We are actually here for the Thursday night football game. So you might hear some pitter patter in the back, but that is our noise and for the game. So yeah, are you excited for tonight?
A little bit.
Yeah.
The nerves are off now that I know we're not live, but
Right.
What better way to peel off the Band-Aid to watch a
Yeah.
Minnesota Vikings?
And I think this was the best way to do it too. I really think that, just hearing us back, recording it, editing. I mean, we'll go through it, but I'm just glad that people can listen this way too. But we're gonna figure it all out. So, but yeah, excited for tonight. Of course, I'm a Steelers fan, so that's why you hear that Yins in this title. But the betcha really comes from who we like and who we are. But the bet is from of course, Michigan. And the betcha is what Midwesterners do. So
that's right.
Yeah. I mean, I really like the name and what we did with that. But yeah, anything you have to add for that?
2024 national champion.
Yeah, man.
Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, man. I mean, that is the best ring I can ever hear. I mean, that is just the best.
And we're not going to talk about this season.
Yeah, no, not yet. At least we're actually going to the game Saturday, and it's going to be interesting. It would we can get in that later. All that stuff.
Saturday
all the
morning,
rest of that stuff later.
We're going to be recording our thoughts on the shit season that has happened so far.
That is here right now
for Michigan. So
yeah, that should be a good episode.
I know you Ohio State fans out there can't wait to hear our thoughts on that. So,
right.
We'll be real. We'll talk it real. But tonight's about the Vikings, NFL.
The NFL. Yeah.
And a little bit of intro of
I think that's probably a good time to start that. Do you want to go first? How we kind of got here, who we are?
Sure.
Yeah.
So Tyler and I are actually second cousins. But we really have only known each other for about 2 years. So
that's right.
We won't get into the fucked up dynamics of our family.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
So we're kind of like long lost cousins is the way I would describe it. But literally the first time I met him, we drove to Indianapolis together for the 2022 Big Ten Championship.
Yeah.
So, and then we literally had the Step Brothers moment. Like we became best friends that road trip. So I see a lot of him and me. He is old enough to be my son. So I am the old man get off your lawn guy of this duo for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna that would be my go-to for the making fun of if you when we get the old man over here in the school. But
I'm just here for the history lessons.
That's what I'm interested for is these Vikings trivia and even Michigan. Probably teach me some Michigan stuff too, but that I don't know already. But I think that's a great way to segue into that. So we really started in 2022. I didn't even I knew of you, right? But then it didn't so it's just like a long lost, like you said, second cousins. It's just the dynamic is here, but now we just hang out.
That's
we're bros,
Work together. We definitely come full circle with that.
Right. So. Funny enough, those tickets though for the Big Ten championship game that I was gifted by Kevin, but funny enough, those were a Christmas present underneath the tree for me that year. It was the best gift ever. I could have cried that day. But yeah. Really, that's how we got here. I'm a Steelers fan. He doesn't like that. The Vikings thing for me is, it's okay, but it's okay. But yeah, that's the other thing too. I just saw JJ McCarthy. I kind of want to get your thoughts on that right now. I know he's hurt, of course, but I kind of want to get what you think about it because other people don't,
Well, I know
think the same as you.
We were together on draft night, and the rumors were flying around that the Vikings were looking at him. I was excited about it because I'm not surprised of the year we've had so far.
Right.
And I think it was set up offensively for somebody like JJ to come in and I honestly think if he didn't get hurt, we'd be in the same position we're at right now. Probably 5-1, maybe 4-2. Just him being a rookie maybe there's one of those games in there early in the season he would have thrown a gut wrenching interception.
Yeah, that could have lost the game.
Turned the game or something.
For sure.
I was excited. Right, I think it's all about where you're at, what situation you're in. And look at the guy that is playing instead of him, Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
gets drafted by the Jets, shitty situation, and a shitty organization.
Right, right.
And it just didn't pan out. Gets traded to the Panthers, same thing.
Yeah, and it took him 7-8 years now. He's been in this league, and now he's here with a 5-1 team. I mean, that is.
And, what's huge is him playing for the Niners last year, even though he played some spot duty, filled in for Purdy when he got hurt. Just being around a world-class organization like San Francisco,
right?
Who I'm not a fan of, but I'm jealous of them.
They produce, right?
They produce. And just being around that system and an offensive genius like Kyle Shanahan, set him up to because O'Connell, is very similar to Shanahan. So,
right.
I just think it's the right situation, and that's important. So, and you think about all the quarterbacks from years ago that didn't pan out. That were high draft picks. It might not have been any fault of their own. It just, what happens. Look at Baker Mayfield.
Oh, good point. Another producer, right? Another. It took him maybe 4 or 5 years at this point, but he's here now, and he's on the Bucs, and he's doing great. Yeah. But yeah, I mean.
But this is a good situation for JJ. He gets to not have to get thrown in there. He can learn. It's going to be interesting to see if Darnold keeps up this level of play.
I know
he's on a 1-year contract. What do you do next year?
Right.
If you sign him, JJ's on a rookie contract. If he never gets in, in an ideal situation, you hope it's something like the blood rival of mine, the Packers do, where they draft quarterback in the future and he stays.
They stay underneath him, and
that'd be great. But I wouldn't blame JJ if he left after his rookie contract if Darnold tears it up. So it's interesting to see where that goes.
That is for sure. Yeah, very interesting. I mean, and it's a way different dynamic than what the Steelers are doing. A year ago, after everything happened with getting Russell and getting Justin Fields on the offseason, which, for the Steelers organization, to me, for me to see that, they just went in a completely different direction than I ever thought the Steelers could go. I think the front office is getting younger, and I also think, of course, the Rooney family, they're not dwindling or anything like that, but I feel like they are getting younger. They're bringing in more people that are younger people who are going to make those decisions, and that's okay. But yeah, completely different dynamic, I guess. And it's I don't know if I like it yet. Russell Wilson had a great game last week, of course, against the Jets. We have Monday Night Football this week. I might go to that. I'm really thinking about going to that. I kind of want to go to that game. But anyways, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know.
Well, it's definitely another dub coming up for the Steelers. I don't know how the hell you that schedule of yours, but
I told you after week 8, I feel like we're kind of screwed. We have the Chiefs, we have the Eagles, and this back half of that.
But let me tell you something. To have the easy part of your schedule at the beginning of the year, winning is contagious. Once you get rolling, you can keep going. Obviously I grew up in Western Pennsylvania, so it's one of the reasons I hate the Steelers.
It's the rooted in
a lot of the Yinzer Nation, and rooting for a team that's never won a Super Bowl and living in a place where they had the most.
At the time.
At the time, until some Michigan quarterback ruined it.
Another one. Great.
But it's one reason I don't like them, and a lot of the fair weatherness that I experienced, the people that turned on Ben, all those years that he played, I would have I went through years of shitty quarterbacks for the Vikings. I'd have taken Ben in a heartbeat.
You're right.
And I feel like he was very underappreciated there.
Yeah.
I don't even know your thoughts. I didn't even know you when Ben was the quarterback. So were you a Ben fan, or did you feel like the ship had sailed?
Right. So he kind of came in when I was getting into football. Of course, I'm 24, so of course I know. I'm sorry. But no, definitely that 2010 season when we won. That was actually the first year I actually started liking football. I was about 10 or 11 years old. I'll talk about that later, but my first ever, memory was a Michigan football player, Denard Robinson Shoelace, beating Notre Dame, the night game that we played them, and it was a legendary game, but we'll get into that later. But, so Ben back then was just there's no one could stop him, and I had no clue any other way it could go around it. But people didn't like him, people didn't want to have him here, and I'm so glad that we did. I mean, to have the seasons we had with him, everything he did for us, and I can't. I want it. It's so hard because I want it back. I want Ben back. I want to have someone like that again. Like who doesn't,
you might
right?
Want it back now. But.
No, yeah, no, definitely, right.
But just that, franchise quarterback. I mean, that's something I've never had it in my lifetime,
right?
With my team. So, and I'm over 40 years old. So, yeah. We made that joke actually before we went on the air about this whole rumor with Bradford. And I'm like, geez, we're 5-1 right now. I don't know if we rocked the boat with that.
Right.
We had lunch earlier today. You were pretty convinced that Bradford makes us. That pushes over the edge.
Stafford looks
a Super Bowl team.
Looks.
I don't know. I mean, he's 36 years old, and maybe that's the pessimist in me, but I've seen us do that. I've seen us get quarterbacks past their prime.
Yeah.
We struck lightning in a bottle with Favre the first year we got him.
Right.
And got on the cusp. And,
man, that year you got him.
But yeah, that was it. That was the one place where it worked. It almost worked in '98 with Cunningham. Same thing. Broke our hearts in the NFC Championship.
Right.
But that was it. It was 1 year of that, and then it was gone.
Yeah.
So I don't want that. Like I don't want, and that's what Stafford would be. Honestly, it would be putting all our eggs in that basket. And if it panned out, and we won it. Great. It's the greatest fucking trade signing in our history.
Ever.
But I've seen it happen, and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I would rather, Darnold's only 27.
It's a great point.
Maybe he's Nick Foles here.
Right. So the way we talked about that earlier today was the way I was talking about it. I just thought back to last week and the way that the game went against the Lions. I think it was a great game. I mean, this whole NFC North is truly talented, like all the way through.
I still call it the Central. I'm like, well,
the Central, yeah.
That's the NFC Central.
But so like Stafford, I feel like just in a way could have won that game. To me, I feel like he just would have brought it through. I know that defense is good, and you had two powerhouse running backs there last week, and just your defense is fantastic. So like when I see that and bringing him in, that's kind of why I like to talk about that. But yeah, I think that we'll see.
It makes sense. I mean, I feel like if we were 4-3, something like that, I think it's
then
a different conversation. 5-1, and tonight is a winnable game. I think the only thing that scares me a little bit is other than the faces we're seeing right now. I think the only thing that scares me a little bit is the public money, 88% on the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings tonight? Yeah.
So, and that could be another conversation another day of whether or not shit's, rigged
or whatnot.
With it. I don't think it's blatantly scripted out, but I do think.
But Vegas calls.
I
have that opinion.
Yes.
But yeah, we can get into that later too.
Yeah. So, but anyway, speaking of Amazon Prime, one of the reasons, I know when we talked about doing this, we decided a weeknight is probably the best
way to do it.
I myself and you join me all the time. We go to Ann Arbor a lot.
Yeah.
My girls travel softball. Like weekends are just
everywhere.
Try to commit a couple hours to doing something like this.
Right.
So weeknight is usually the best. And I kind of threw Thursday night out there because number one, we are going to talk about all sports.
Yeah.
Football is probably going to be king, and especially
in the name, right?
Season.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be very football heavy.
Yeah.
And I know not everybody's got Amazon Prime, and I commented to you, I probably wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
If my wife didn't live here,
exactly.
I would be, she's the one that buys all these streaming services. I'm old school. I still get cable. I expect every fucking channel to be on there that I get, and it drives me absolutely bonkers that I gotta find where games are, like ESPN Plus had a game Monday night.
Yeah,
Netflix.
I mean,
and I know this is your I'm blaming you.
You blaming me? Yeah,
this is your fault. So you probably don't have much of an opinion on it. Like it's almost
it's
like
been my whole life, right?
Yeah. But I think this is a good time, a good segue to get some thoughts on that. I'd like to bring in a guest.
Okay.
That's older than me.
Right.
I'm an older brother. We're about 11 years different, so we're starting to get some big age gaps here.
Sure.
And he is actually fortunate enough that we gave him our Amazon Prime sign-in, so he's able to watch.
Oh, nice.
Although he doesn't stay up anyway, but we got that on with the Giants. He's a big Giants fan, so when we had when the Giants were on a couple weeks ago, we made sure he had to sign in to be able to watch his shitty team. So, but yeah, I want to call him in.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And
I'd love to get
his thoughts. So we're gonna dial him.
Yeah,
live to us, but obviously recorded here.
Right.
Let's see if he picks up. Fair warning, big drinker, costs twice as much as I do. Hey, Sean. Welcome to Yin's Betcha.
What's that?
I said, welcome to Yin's Betcha.
Oh.
You're on the air.
You're on the air.
So we were actually just commenting on the fact that tonight's broadcast for the Vikings and Rams is on Amazon Prime, which you're welcome again for giving you our sign-in information so that you can watch it. But Tyler's
free shit. I ain't paying for it.
So obviously, Tyler's only 24 years old, so he doesn't know any better. Like, this is his world, right? I already blamed him for his generation, fucking cable up and having all these and it's one thing if we're going to be streaming, but the fact that if you want to watch every NFL game, you need like 6 different apps. Like, it's absurd.
Right.
So we wanted your thoughts on that.
Apps and 3 fucking jobs, because these motherfuckers want they're gonna pay these monsters like a ton of money to play a kid's game, and they want to charge y'all to fucking get 3, all kinds of things, right?
Right.
Peacock, right? They say, Peacock. Well, I got NBC. That's the Peacock. It should be on free. It ain't.
Nope.
They got fucking Hulu and all this. Come on, give me a fucking break. No one wants to. Either spend a week's paycheck and go to the game, or spend a 2 weeks paycheck and go to these channels.
There you go.
Out of your fucking mind.
This is crazy.
Ain't no one wants to play it. And the NFL making billions of dollars. Come on. Hey, give your fans what they want for free.
Right.
What do you think about this? There was a concept I was thinking of. I think there should be a money back guarantee. Like for your instance, your team sucks. So like if you're going to spend money to watch the Giants, and they go and lay an egg and don't even score a touchdown, don't you feel like you should get refunded for that?
Only if, right?
Well, I don't think you should get a refund. But here's the thing: the Giants again, like last week, and then like this week, Monday night. Who the fuck flexed the schedule? Because I know New York's a big market, but ain't no one watching games.
Oh yeah, I texted him that the other day who was the most recent game they were on? Was it?
It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, they constantly put them on prime time. I don't know what it was, but they lost again. I don't remember who the hell they played. It was Dallas. I don't know, but Cincinnati. It was the Bengals game.
Yeah, it was the Bengals game.
Which they're not having a great year.
Yeah,
they have moved up the flex schedule, which, matter of fact, my Vikings are quote unquote benefiting from that next week.
Yeah.
Although they passed up Lions Packers to put
that would have been
Vikings Colts
awesome.
on Sunday night. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they're probably setting it up to embarrass us on national television. So, but yeah, I texted my brother. I'm like, you got to quit putting the Giants on primetime.
Yeah.
They're a disaster. Nobody wants to watch it. Same with the Jets.
This may be the last one.
Deshaun Watson, right? Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least 12 months, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
$230 fucking million.
I know.
And he's got 2 more years left. It's going to cost them what, 80 some million a year? I don't know, whatever the fuck the crazy number is. He sucks.
All that guaranteed money, right?
Honestly.
Yeah.
They have the 3rd string quarterback playing, and they just picked up Zappy, who plays for WKU right down the street here. Great quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, cut your fucking losses and quit charging the fans for your bullshit mistakes.
Yeah.
This is what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can't, honestly, I can either pay a few $100s a month for cable and get all these fucking bullshit channels that I don't need, don't want, Or I can go to the fucking sports bar and spend another $100.
Yeah. It's pick your poison, right?
And beers for fucking 34 hours. And it costs me the same amount of money every week.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid. No, you can't keep doing it. The NFL needs to get with it. Like, I know they're making money.
And that's why. And at the end of the day,
all these guys saying like, "Oh, yeah, you're millionaires. You don't care. You don't give a shit. If you have money, you don't care about paying for a channel." But the regular guy working, yeah, it costs them money. You can't afford to watch it, and you can't get it on the radio anymore because you're out of area.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
yeah, I mean, at least I give you kudos. You bitch about it, and you do take a stand. I know the cable that you have is included with your rent there, so you'll take any free login that I give you, and you won't open your checkbook. But I bitch about it too, but I pay for it. Or again, make sure that I have it.
They have it.
Every time I see a broadcast of, oh, this game's going to be on Amazon Prime, this game's going to be on Netflix, I'm always asking my wife, we have that, right? Like I'm making sure, again, she, it is a kind of a fair trade, I guess, in this household. She pays for the streaming services. I pay for the ridiculous cable bill.
And you're the other way,
but I'm a recorder, so I kind of need that old school DVR.
Yeah, you are.
I don't watch a lot of games live. Obviously the Vikings are the exception.
Yeah.
Usually I'm watching Michigan live, but that's usually it. I'm usually behind, so I'm not looking at my phone. I know a lot of people text me during games. I don't answer them.
Yeah.
That's why, because I don't want to look at it.
It's an interesting way to do it, but I get it. I get
Here's
it.
the crazy thing. I live in Kentucky, right? I'm a Giants fan. Cannot get a Giants fan like on like radio over my phone.
Yeah.
But this is the crazy thing. I can listen to a Cleveland Browns game on the radio on the Cleveland Sports Network, and I can listen to fucking the Minnesota Vikings network on my phone.
But you can't pull up
That's
your
the only two
team.
teams.
You can't
I
pull
That's it. The only two
the
teams.
Giants games ever.
Yeah.
Tell me how that works.
Yeah, right.
I can listen to Vikings games and Cleveland Browns games all day long.
That is
Well,
insane,
at least he gets to hear Paul Allen, though. He's a national treasure.
Really?
So,
I've never heard of him.
Any listeners out there have never. I know most of the Viking fans know who he is. But
Yeah.
You gotta Google Paul Allen. Like, his calls are just
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
That's great.
He's in Tom Hamilton land.
That's what I mean.
that
Tom
speaks to
Hamilton
it.
is
He's in Tom Hamilton.
that makes sense then.
Your games because I'm out of the area. Well, I'm way further from Minnesota than I am New York or Cleveland. I'm like,
Yeah, which is so interesting that you get those. Yeah.
They just keep wanting to charge you more money, and fans are like, come on. You can't tell somebody they want to take their kid to a game, which honestly I wouldn't go to a game. I'd rather watch on TV anyway. It's better coverage. And you can see all this shit. You
Jack-
got a week, 2 weeks salary to go to a game.
Yeah.
I do agree with you on that. As many football games I go to, and I try to usually make a Viking game once or twice a year. The football games for me, the experience is the tailgating, and the groups that I have and the friends that I've made. I travel. The Vikings fans travel well. I know you Steelers fans think you have that on lockdown. You don't. Okay?
It's kind of up there.
There's a lot of teams. I respect it. Like every stadium, yes, there's there. But listen, I've been to a lot of road games with Vikings too. There's been a lot of purple.
Yeah.
Where I go, we do travel well, especially for a team that's never fucking won anything. So, I'm proud of that, and that's what the fun experience is for me.
Yeah.
But I 100% agree with them. Like in the stadium itself, fucking sterile. Like unless you have like 50-yard line, 10 rows up, and even still they're still 50 yards away from you when they're down at the goal line. Like it's. Yeah, the coverage is a lot better on television.
Right.
And it's like a baseball game is the opposite, right? I'd rather go to a ballpark, the smells, the sounds. Instead of trying to watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Although they have improved it.
They have improved.
They've improved it with the pitch
clock.
The pitch clock has made it better to watch
so
on
much
TV.
better to watch on TV.
It is.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot better. Yeah, but so. Well, Sean, we appreciate you. I know.
Thank you, sir.
Almost your bedtime down there.
Baseball game is way better. Going to a football game, that's a waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
And you watch how many players, like I said, they pay these players a ton of fucking money. No, I'll go watch a game on, hey, drink my beer on the patio, watch a game. I ain't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yep. I agree with you. And it is why if a football game gets out of hand, I'll leave, because it's already not as good of an experience watching it And then if it's a shit show on the field, then I don't need to stick around for it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But I know it's almost your bedtime down there.
Work 2 weeks, and then that's your salary for 2 weeks to pay for you to go to the game and have a few beers and a couple of hot dogs.
Which is
you go fuck yourself. these guys gotta figure out like now. Hey, this ain't working. The money's way too much to play a game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like I said, Deshaun Watson for out $230 million, and now he's out for another year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking cut your loss and pass one.
Yep.
Just cut him.
You got to get away from him.
You already guaranteed get the fuck rid of him.
Yeah, you got to get rid of him.
Be done with it. Because when he does play, like what? How many games? 10, 12 games out of his contract.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Probably that. Yeah.
He can't play.
Well, hey, before
fucking bust in NFL history. Yeah, well, go ahead, keep doing it.
Right. Hey, before we let you go, why don't you give us a prediction for tonight? Obviously, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Since the live didn't work out, you'll get embarrassed tomorrow morning by being able to replay whether you were right or wrong.
Yeah.
But, give us the final score tonight.
Yeah, the Vikings are gonna win the game by far. I'm gonna give them like 30-20.
30-20.
All right.
All right.
Good
Bet heavy on the Rams, Tony.
Yeah, really. I'm telling you, all that money is out there on them.
Vikings are the defense,
on the Vikings.
The offensive line is phenomenal.
I like that score.
Their defense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure half the scores are going to be Vikings turnovers. They're going to score on defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be a good pull.
Big old bet. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Sean, we appreciate your time.
Thanks, Sean.
Hey, love y'all.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Skull, baby. That was awesome.
That was great. Thank you, Sean. We appreciate you.
Believe it or not, he wasn't even as bad as I thought he'd be.
Yeah, he was pretty good. No, that was great. That was a good call. Yeah. I'm glad we already had a guest. That's great. That's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Please, if you are out there and you want to be on the show, please don't hesitate to ask. Comment down below. Like and subscribe on the YouTube. Comment. We'll get you on. We will get you on. But yeah.
So yeah, let's. I know the Amazon Prime announcers here on the pregame, which is what we're watching right now. They're probably going to be making their picks in about 10 minutes. So I don't want their picks to influence ours.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get theirs out there, and
Yeah.
I'll let you go first.
All right.
It's clearly obvious who I'm going to probably pick. So.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to have to go against the grain, though, because of the fact that everyone is on the fact that it is Vikings today. Not in the sense that I want them to lose for you today, but I have to do it. So I want to be right on it a little bit better, I am going to probably do...
So when you came to my London party, you were like the only one who picked the Jets, right? Is that
yeah,
right?
well, I had to go against the grain there because everyone was on.
But you also in August picked the Jets to be like Super Bowl contenders, I remember.
Yeah, so that was a bad take. Yeah, I'm huge on Aaron Rodgers. I always have been and always will be. But of course, this year is not. Now with Devontae Adams, I know my Steelers just kind of manhandled over there and did their business, but I do think that they can turn it around. But I think like that team, I think it's Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, I'm getting off topic here, but it really there's a lot of teams on the back half of the schedule that are 2-5. Like the Rams, they've been in one-score games all year, but it's been terrible the way that it's ended for them. So, I mean, they got a win last week, which was close against the Raiders. The Raiders are not good, but anyways, yeah. Going back to that, I'm gonna go 28. 28-17.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the 2-score game. I think that the Rams want to open it up, and everyone's back tonight. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing I was worried about. I think I told you that back on Sunday that, these Thursday night games are a crapshoot.
They are a crapshoot.
Anyway, the one advantage Rams had was they played at home on Sunday.
Yeah.
They had to stay home. The Vikings had to travel. So a little bit of a factor.
Short week on Friday. I know for both of them, but yeah, you got a short week.
And listen, I'm a realist with my teams. If I have a feeling they're going to lose, I'm not afraid to say it. I thought they were going to lose to the Lions, and they did.
And they did.
Even though that game was at home, I actually have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to beat them in Detroit at the end of the year, though.
So I feel
whether we need it, they don't.
Yeah.
I don't really know or care what that scenario is.
Yeah.
It's just a feeling I had at the beginning of the year that we were going to split it with road. I have a feeling we may see them in January, deeper in January. We played them January 5th, but
that could be
deeper
so
in January. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we played them.
That game would feed families, man. That's a great game, especially in January.
It was a good game Sunday. So
it was.
So, if I have a feeling, I'll say it and pick against them.
Yeah.
Could we lose tonight? Absolutely.
I think, yeah.
But I'm not going to pick it. So,
all right.
But I do think it's going to be close. I think the Rams are going to. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to overtime.
Yeah.
So the line is 3. That's where I think it's going to be. The over-under is 48. My score was 26-23.
Okay, so you are on the line then.
Yeah. I was right on the line, and that's why I said I liked his 30-20 score.
Yeah.
I like the over tonight. I do think that.
I think there could be a good amount of scoring. Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I'm going Vikings 26-23.
I like it.
So we'll write that down.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get another guest before the game starts or not, but if we do, we'll get their thoughts on it before the
we'll get those too.
Kickoff, so.
Yeah, but going back to those, those inner, division battles. I think it's a great thing that you said that, because I think the same way about the Browns, and the Browns are not what they were supposed to be this year coming in.
Yeah.
Now with the quarterback change, it's great, but I still think we can split with them. Like, I don't even know. Like, we have
split with the Browns, really?
Well, at this point, dude, it's every year. It's every year that I think that we're gonna sweep them and then we split them, or we, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, and the Bengals always have our number.
But they look so bad.
They do. They do look bad. They do.
But, maybe the quarterback change will rejuvenate them. Obviously, Chubb's back.
Yeah, that was huge. He got a touchdown last week, which is big for him. I mean, the confidence that he's come back. I mean, he's been off for so long, but he already had a touchdown, which is great to see. So,
I was hearing on local radio, they were already talking about, did they hold him back? I'm like, geez, man, like, he worked so hard to get back, and one game, like, I mean, they're 1-6, right?
1-6, yeah.
That's probably hard to come back from, but
yeah.
I don't know. I would probably let it play out at least another couple games before I start talking about that. But,
right.
Or even, I mean, obviously tonight's game, the Rams. I mean, they're obviously they've already floated out Cooper Kupp, and once you float it out there, they almost have to fucking do it.
And I really think that he's going to be a Steeler. I really have a big hunch he's going to be a Steeler. I think we can give away the draft pick we have to get him. I think he's going to be a Steeler. Okay. I really do. I will throw that out there, but.
I mean, I would worry. The only thing I'd worry about is his injury prone.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a stud.
Right.
Former Super Bowl MVP. I mean, there's not very many of those, especially at the wide receiver position.
Yeah.
That you can say that about. That's very rare.
Yeah.
That's rare. So, talent-wise, no question.
Right.
I'm just being a Viking fan, I wouldn't want it, because I think we're fine there.
Yeah, I think you are too.
I would love to see us get a little bit beefier on the pass rush. Obviously, if Max Crosby is available, that would be huge. I'm a little scared that the fucking Lions are going to make a move on him, because
down.
That's sad to me. It's like, as much as we're obviously looking up at the Lions now and chasing them,
right?
It's like it's the one player that I don't want to see anything happen to.
Yeah, and something did, of course. It's too bad. It was. His surgery went well, and he's ready to be recovering, so that's great. But it was too bad.
He could be back for the Super Bowl. You got to get there.
You got to get there. But I think they could get there for sure. I don't know. And of course, the Chiefs on the other side. It's so annoying, but they're just so good.
Well, look at that stat they're throwing up there on the pregame.
Held 4 of 6 points,
4 out of 6 to 17 or fewer.
Should I switch my bet? Should I switch it around 28 to 17?
We can just change that around if you need to. But
another guy that should be a head coach, Brian Flores.
And probably will be.
I think at the end of this year. I don't think you're going to have him.
I was actually scared we were going to lose him last year.
Oh, honestly. Yeah.
But I still think it's a little murky waters with him, I guess.
I know, which sucks, though. I mean, his Dolphins days are behind him. Like, I feel like they just need to throw him. And he was a Steeler for a little bit, like for a year. I don't even know what he really did. But, I agree. I wish he would just get that murky water. Like, I wish it would just go away. And it can't, but...
he'll get there, though, I think. And that's why, maybe we do go for it and make a big splashy trade to try to, win it this year.
Especially getting defensive key guys and giving him that ability to use,
Now, if we do lose him, hopefully, we hire within and keep a similar scheme, so there's not much of a drop off next year. But he's made a world of difference. It's why they got knocked out 2 years ago. I mean, we made fucking Daniel Jones look like a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Dude,
our defense was
I
so
remember
bad
that. Yeah.
So. There's the stud right there. That's as good as
those
Darnold's
locks,
playing.
Man.
Our biggest free agent signing of the year is Andrew Van Ginkel.
Yeah,
that dude is a fucking animal.
Dude,
maybe it's the hair. I don't know.
Those locks, man.
I need his jersey. I'm an XL out there for Christmas ideas. Van Ginkel. Let's go with I'm gonna do home jersey.
Home jersey.
So yeah. Van Ginkel home jersey, extra large.
That'd be a nice jersey to have. Yeah. Man, are you going to sign him? What's his contract look like? I don't actually know. I don't know if you know off the top of your head.
I don't know off the top of my head. I follow them a lot. I know Darnold was a 1 year. I know Aaron Jones was a 1 year. Those are the ones I keep track of. The ones that we got one shot at this? Okay, let's go. I don't remember how long we signed Van Ginkel for, so.
Yeah. Interesting.
Tony, do you want to give your thoughts on anything? Or?
Yeah.
We have a live studio audience. Yeah. We're not live.
People can come in here at any time. They want to give their advice, they can. We have a third mic, too. So for the people that want to call in, that's great. If you want to come, we do have a third mic. We're ready. It's set up on the chair. It's ready. It's kind of lonely right now. So it wants to be talked into. So.
We were hoping to have a couple live ones tonight. But
next week.
Bug is going around. So.
Yeah.
I don't think very many people feeling very good. Oh, they're going to do the picks here, so let's.
Who you got?
See. Oh, 3-2 Rams.
Oh, I don't like that.
Wow.
I don't like
got
that.
28-24 Vikes and 24-13, and then the Rams predictions are 31-27, 23-21, and 27-21.
That's a great split for you. I thought it was going to be like 5-0 Vikings here, and that's what you never want, right? Especially when you're betting or doing whatever else, you just never want to see 5-0 in the sweep, and that's great. I think that's a great line.
Yeah, I kind of like I like us being the underdog. We obviously were at the start of the season, so
yeah.
And even we overachieved on what I remember you and I. It was on the first game of the year for Michigan. We were on our way talking about. We made a little friendly wager on.
Oh yeah,
who was going to win more games this year. So,
yes, that's a good point. I kind of forgot to talk about that. So yeah, we have a bet going where it's Steelers or Vikings, but it's whoever can win more. And as far as everyone knows, it's watching this year.
If we finish tied, you win the bet because the bet is
Minnesota's
going to be 1 game better than Pittsburgh. I gave you
you gave me the tiebreaker.
If there's a tiebreaker. Or if we finish tied and wins, then it goes to you.
So this year, which is a great point because this year, I always want the Vikings are great. And I know that you're a huge, of course we know we're a huge fan of our teams, but I wanted them to do good. But now after our bet, I don't want them to do good. And of course, they're 5-1 now. But going into this year, we were counting with the wins and losses going up to Michigan, and it was not. I would not envision the way that this has happened and came about. I had you guys at 3-4 through week 7, and I think you had us probably around the same maybe. But I can't believe it, the way that we're playing, which is great. But now I was glad that we were able to win last week. You guys, of course, took the L to Detroit, which I needed for our bet purposes. But it's a great bet going. So yeah,
our schedule. We talked about this at the beginning of the show. Our schedules are kind of the opposite. We came out Houston and San Francisco, back to back at home.
I know, and you guys win those games.
We won them,
and I was shocked.
That was shocked. I had us at 3-3. Coming into this game. So, I feel like even though we both have 5 right now,
right,
and we have a game in hand, but I feel like I'm winning because it's I feel like okay, our schedule lightens up now. The thing is, we've only played the one divisional game. We fucking lost. So and our division looks. The Bears are in the last at 4-2. So all of a sudden, that doesn't look like a guarantee.
A guarantee sweep.
Maybe that's.
It'd be interesting to see how
we did beat Green Bay. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did play 2 divisional games.
You played Green Bay. Did you play Green Bay?
That we beat
yes,
Green Bay?
You did. You did.
How can I forget
that? Was huge.
So, yeah. The game jumped on them. Damn near blew that. So
right. But see the Bears right now, especially I'm excited to watch this week. Just for the purposes of they were on the bye, and they're 4-2 right now. And I don't really know if they should be 4-2. Like they had an easier way to get to 4-2. So I'm kind of excited to see how they do this week for sure. But yeah, a great division. Great division. Yeah.
But I still like our. I still think it's us and the Lions. I just I'm not 100% sold on Green Bay.
I love the way Jordan Love can throw a ball, but his decision making last week was terrible, and it's not always there.
They got away with it, but
yeah.
They just seem like it's a franchise that even when it's kind of like Pittsburgh, like even when they're kind of down, they're still around.
They're not out.
You can't you can't fucking bury them. They just don't go away. Damn cockroaches.
We could take those. We take those like wins that we shouldn't win. You know what I mean? We go in there and everyone's thinking we're not going to win this game whatsoever, and then we just somehow find the way. Well, Mike Tomlin finds a way, and he hasn't had a losing season with the Steelers yet, which is impressive as all can be. I have a lot of people on social media that I know who just dislike Tomlin and who are big Steelers fans, and I can't get behind that. I cannot get behind that.
So I think, I still remember when he got hired. This is something I always reference. I really thought that I remember a buddy of mine texting me when they interviewed him because Tomlin was actually defensive coordinator for
the Bucs.
For the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings. That's right. He was like a safeties coach for the Bucs.
He was the defensive backs coach for the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Okay. The Vikings hired him to be defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
The year before Tomlin got to Minnesota, the Vikings had the number one rush defense in the NFL, and we were like, I'm throwing a number out there, but it's probably pretty close to accurate.
Yeah.
We're about 24th in the league in passing, so not very good. So we bring in Tomlin, who, again, was a defensive back in college, I believe, right?
Yeah.
That's the position he played.
Right.
And it was defensive backs coach at Tampa Bay. So my thought is, okay, he's going to improve what? The secondary, right?
Yeah.
Our rush defense is in place. We need
fix the secondary.
Fix the fucking secondary.
Yeah.
So the next year, we finished number one in rush defense again, so we maintained that. Our pass defense went from 24th to 30th. We went down.
Yeah.
So when a buddy of mine's texting me, hey, Tomlin's interviewing for the Steelers job, I'm like, well, that's a Rooney Rule.
Yeah.
Not trying to be racist or anything.
No, but it is in place for the NFL.
Really what I thought. I'm like, what the hell did he prove? It's right in the 1 year he was defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
He didn't make us any better. He made us worse, technically statistically, But now that we know Mike Tomlin and the Tomlinisms and who the dude is a motivational as much as I don't like the Steelers, don't even really like him. I think he's a player's coach, but I think he ruined a good Steelers. I feel like the players he brought in ruined what the Steelers used to all be about. As much as I hated them, under Cowher, I respected them.
Okay. Yeah.
And some of the players that have been there since, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, I don't. Yeah. It's there's not the Steelers that I know. I know other Yinzers out there that felt the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't think that he was going to be a coach at that time, right? That he was going to equal success. Obviously, he won a Super Bowl within 2 years. Again, mostly.
Had the team probably already,
Cowher's players are there, right? But you still got to be good enough to get to that point.
To get there, right? For sure.
And he is, I feel like I could see why they hired him. I'm sure, the charisma that he has probably, it was probably a Rooney Rule interview for them too.
No, it definitely.
Until he came in there and just probably blew them off their feet with his interview. That's what I envision.
I know. I wonder what that interview
They're like, holy shit,
yeah.
who is this guy?
Yeah.
So he probably would have got hired by anybody if they would have interviewed him. So, and I can see why we hired him as defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It just, I was looking at it statistically it didn't work. But you can't argue with the fact that, I know this whole record is almost becoming something that they're trying to achieve. Yeah. Yet what's getting ignored is the fact that they don't want a playoff game in a decade.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to.
So what's more important? And I almost feel like maybe you needed some 3-13 years or 5-1 seasons
to
get a good draft pick and build up again. I feel like you're in this mediocrity that the Vikings have been in almost their entire we've had a handful of years where we were bad. Mm-hmm. We got Adrian Peterson 1 year in the draft. But very rarely are we in the bottom 10 of the league. We're usually competing, but we're never good enough to make a Super Bowl run.
That's a good point.
And it drives me bonkers. Like, it's insane. Like, I would rather, the Browns fans say they suffer, Lions fans up until a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But in a way, I'd almost rather have that than, being right there and having it taken away.
Yeah,
right. I wouldn't mind sucking for a couple of years if it meant
getting there. I can see that. I get that. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I guess I see that now with the people I have that I know on social media who can go after them pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this will take us from here. 5-2 now.
I actually like that 3-play. They got a 3-play up there right now.
Oh yeah.
Jefferson over 110, Stafford over 225 passing, and Kyron Williams anytime touchdown. Are you gonna put that in?
No.
That's actually a good.
You might have to. Yeah.
You know what? That I seem like a lot of these pre-games I watch.
When you do that,
Matthew Berry,
when they throw it together,
it's always 2 out of 3
every time.
So you almost got to figure out
Every
which
time.
one is not going to happen.
Yeah.
Which either do a 2-leg or add a third on your own that you feel good about.
Right.
What would really raise the rates? My brother mentioned when he called in the defensive touchdown. He got me almost want to pick up my phone and throw that out there. I felt like that was like a vibe.
That might be honestly, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah. Wow.
How much time we got till game time here? About 15 minutes. 15. You guys are really going to be in for a treat.
Yeah.
Watching a Viking game with me. I don't know how this is going to work.
I know. Hopefully we can keep the volume good for you.
Oh, man. I think because I know that I still think there's a little bit that's going to be held back. I definitely used to lose my mind watching my teams. And, I really have calmed down more than I used to be. I used to just be.
I feel like I'm still.
I've passed out.
Really?
Watching games. I mean, this is when I was your age, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
25 years ago, but that hasn't. I haven't had
That's
episodes.
the only time I get like that. I haven't thought passing out, but definitely, I have when I see Michigan lose, and of course I've been through it. Who hasn't, right?
Yeah.
But I get so upset.
Well, we live in Ohio. I mean,
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
You're coming home to it. I mean, if you go to the game, you come home to it.
Yeah.
You got to go to work. Got to go see the people there. So
it's
just never ending.
Family.
Yeah, you got to talk to the family. And you sent me a meme the one day. It said there's 2 messages, and it said when it's my birthday, 2 messages in the iPhone message box, and the other time was when my team loses. There's 85,000 text messages.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, that's the exact way it happens. It just people just 100%. Want to just get on you, and I let it get to me too much, and it's my own fault. I'll work on it, but yeah.
And again, like I said, I'm a realist. We knew this year was coming for Michigan.
Yeah.
We did. Maybe not this bad.
I
would have thought that. We had some players on the back end a little bit.
Right.
I thought we were at the point where we were like Ohio State or Alabama or Georgia, where every year 10, 12, 15 players get drafted, and we just fucking reload. That's what I guess the hope was that was there.
Yeah.
And obviously we're naive to think that, And the other thing you got to think about, even as great as Michigan was the last couple of years, we still only had 3-star recruits at best.
You're right.
So
who were built up.
build a culture there.
Right.
So that still comes down to it. So we should have known better that once that talent was gone.
Once it's all gone.
Yeah.
The coach is gone, and
it's going to go downhill. So. So yeah,
I don't know.
It's gonna be a long season. I don't even know if we're gonna make a fucking bowl game.
Yeah,
that's
disgusting.
Amazing to think about.
Yeah,
we can go from winning a national championship.
You know what people are gonna say too is like we should be reprimanded from our championship because of the cheating, but now we're not even getting a bowl game, and then I have to hear all that crap. It's just gonna come down the wire, and then it's just gonna be annoying. And anyways.
Well, I mean, obviously, if anybody watched the documentary, there's already the coaches are covering their mouths and sign stealing's going on.
Yeah.
The difference is that we got caught. Okay, like that's
right.
Everybody's fucking doing it.
Yeah,
like that's the point. And Connor did it very well. Like I mean, he
was the best.
He's a Navy SEAL for God's sake.
I mean, the man should be
intelligent.
He should be retired in the rafters if he had a number. Like he should. I give him the whole 9 there. Like put him his picture up. Like he did it better than anyone else could. And I know even Ohio State fans will say the same thing. Like everyone does cheat. If you're not saying that as an Ohio State fan, you're not. I don't even want to talk to you. But anyways, like a lot of people know that it just went on, but we got caught, and that's what it is. Because
even when think about this last year. So the story gets broken, right? It comes out before the Penn State game, and we had what the Ohio State schedule was this year. We had a cakewalk at the end of the year,
right?
Okay?
Right.
And our schedule was backloaded with Penn State and Ohio State.
So.
And we proved ourselves in the playoff. I mean, we beat Alabama, which was kind of a bugaboo in any SEC team. But so the story comes out prior to the Penn State game. So okay, let's say for a moment, this is what we're doing. Well, now you fucking know it, okay?
Yeah.
So if you're still using the same fucking signs, that's on you.
It's on you.
You know what I mean? So we still proved it on the field, okay?
Right.
And to me, as a team, it almost made it harder for them to win it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Once that story broke, because now they've got to deal with it. They're getting asked questions from their friends and family, and from the media every weekday. What's going on? Like I mean, so that it brought them. Yes, it brought them together. And any of the players you interview, that's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
But how hard can that have been? Like think about when you've got other shit going on, how distracting that is in your real life. Like So the burden on that made it that much cooler that they still won it. In a perfect world, do I wish it never would have happened? Yes, because it does. It ruins it from the fact that I got to hear about it, that I can't just completely enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like I got to hear the nonsense about it, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not going to fucking take it away from them.
Yeah, no, they're not.
So all these Ohio State fans that are waiting for that, keep waiting, dude. Because the biggest difference, any vacated wins and stripped titles that have happened in the past, has all been about player ineligibility, and that is not the case.
That's not
There's
it.
no players that were deemed ineligible.
Right.
Like that's not the case.
Just
and the president of the NCAA has already said that. Like, I think there is going to be some kind of like punishment of like a postseason ban. Let's go ahead and do it this year, since we may not even make it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised in the next year or two that's what's going to come down. I think we're going to be banned from postseason play for a year. So if they're going to do that, let's do that like
quickly.
Like
please,
let's do it quickly,
yeah, bring it out.
Because I'd rather get it over with. There's probably going to be, with this shitty season here that's coming up, probably a little bit of mass exodus, I'm going to guess.
Yeah. But it took. Ohio State got banned from the bowl eligibility, and it took them, only a year. It was the next year. So I'm kind of also on the spectrum, maybe they're not going to do it. If it's not this year, maybe they're not going to do it. I don't know. Yeah.
But I mean, look at the rule changed right after it. Now they have audio, which is what they should have had in the first place. This is one of many reasons I don't like the NCAA and why it will go away. It will.
There will
cease
be
to exist because the SEC and the Big Ten does not need the NCAA. They don't.
No, they don't. And
they've got all the power, all the leverage, all the money.
Yeah, and they've talked about that.
And it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So they don't already need them anyway. But the NFL's been doing it for years now. So then you don't have to worry about science if you can just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So the fact that they changed the rule right after this happened is the best.
It's the best thing. Yeah, right.
So.
That's a good point, though, you bring up with the SEC and Big Ten is, oh my goodness, I just blanked. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to the listeners. So it's a good point you bring those two up, because I thought about relegation, especially for the way that you see it in soccer, right, or in football, European football. So but the only thing that I have a thing on is, if you sign that contract, and if you're like a Rutgers, there's no way you're going to sign your life away to get out of the Big Ten, right? Like those teams like Vanderbilt, who's actually doing pretty well this year, but may not have the recruits next year, the year after that. You sign your contract to that, and then you're out of the SEC for a year, and you have to try and win yourself back. Now you probably could win yourself back, just maybe. But yeah, you're right. Like the Super League could be a lot of fun in a sense, but I don't know. I'm gonna
almost did that with Premier League. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
European soccer, but I don't know. I did see a proposal on that where it did look very interesting.
Yeah.
And it kind of got me bought in. But yeah, I think some of the smaller schools, like, what
would you do with that? You can't take that funding away.
But the thing is, like, that's the peak for them is making a bowl game. Like, I mean, we're over here joking about Michigan not making it. But that's an important thing for a lot of universities.
Right.
It really actually is. Like, we shouldn't be in that boat. We should be thinking national titles and playoffs and all that. But being real, and this is why I got a tattoo of it, because like last year, I don't know if that's ever going to happen again.
Yeah,
we know it's not going to happen the way it happened. Like 14 playoff, that Michigan Ohio State game, meaning this is the only time we're going to play each other. Like that's not going to happen again. Like that, like the reality is we could play them 3 times a year now. Hypothetically, so it's just never going to mean the way it did last year ever again. And I don't think, and even last year's team, I don't know if they could have won 4 in a row, high level competition like that. I don't know if they could have. Like, being real. Like,
at least the Bama game, there's no way.
Like the Washington game, that's what I'm saying. Playing somebody like an Alabama, 4 times. It's going to be hard.
Yeah,
that's why I do think, and we'll see. I'm going to say it right now, and we'll replay this.
Mm-hmm.
When we get to the Final Four of the playoff from the 12 team, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to pick which ones. 3 of them are going to be from the SEC. That's my prediction. I think 3 of the 4 Final Four teams will be SEC teams.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm way wrong. I mean, we can replay it. I'll wipe take off my face. I'll own up to it if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But that's my prediction right now. 3 out of the 4 will be SEC teams. I think the cream will rise to the top with that.
You mean this year or just this year? Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Interesting.
There
they are coming in. They're coming in. We're ready.
We're gonna have more. Our live studio audience is about to expand here.
Oh yeah.
My mom and my stepdad coming. So.
Oh nice, cool.
We'll see if he's interested in talking a little bit Browns and get him going about Deshaun.
Oh man,
like my brother did.
Yeah. Oh man.
We'll see how that turns out. So.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll tell you what. I know you associate Kirk Herbstreit with college football. Like that's
right.
But man, he does. I mean, he is.
It's such a good
He's
job.
good. I tell you, I mean, he's a Ohio State guy, but I like him. I do like him.
Yeah, I think he's probably I think he's the best. They call him Keller, right? He's the Keller commentator, right?
Yep.
I think he's the best Keller commentator that has ever lived. And I know I only have listened to him my whole. I know. I'm young and I
tap your brakes,
everyone. I know, yeah. But honest to God, I think he is truly up there with.
He's up there. He's 100% up there.
Yeah.
A lot of commentators, to me, aren't qualified. They're just a name.
They're just in there.
They're a name, like they're a former player. Some of them are like some NFL broadcasts. Just flat bad, like not. And again, I know a lot of them aren't on the A teams and the A booths, but they're just bad.
It's bad. It's bad. Yeah,
and it's just because they were a former player,
right?
You know what I mean? So
and that's how you get into it, and it sucks. Yeah,
it does suck. But there's ones that I enjoy. I know a lot of users hate Collinsworth. I
like Collinsworth myself. Yeah.
I don't like Romo. Romo just loves everybody.
No, yeah.
Like everything's happy, good luck.
Then you have the guys like Joe Buck, which I don't. It's iffy for him.
I don't like Buck just because
he's
definitely was a Rodgers.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Too many Packer.
He can have a great night. He can also have a terrible night. And I'm just like, what are you even talking about? You know what I mean? Troy Aikman's actually been okay.
I don't know if you remember this, or maybe you at least seen a clip because I got to keep remembering how old you are.
Yeah, you're right.
But I was turned off from Buck years ago when he was all pissed off when Moss moved the Philly fans. Which, number one, they're fucking Philly fans. So he should have dropped his fucking drawers to that fan base.
Yeah,
that would have been all right with that. But he just mocked a moon. And Buck acted like it was that is disgusting. He went off on a rampage about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really, dude?
You don't have to.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So right then, that's what turned it for me. Now, he's still iconic. Like he's still like.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
sure.
his call for the Minneapolis Miracle, like it still rings in my head. I can picture it to this day. You know, Diggs, sideline, touchdown, unbelievable. Like I can remember that. You know, for the rest of my life. And because he has that voice, and it works, right? Like,
right.
Sometimes that's just things that you remember. But I'm old enough to remember. Like it's the play-by-play guys that I could probably make a top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of commentators they don't stick with me. But yeah, I think Herb Street is.
Herb Street, yeah.
Herb Street's definitely up there.
It's so good, yeah.
Who's your favorite play-by-play?
You know, it was always Al Michaels. It was. When he was on Sunday night, it was always Al for me. Going back to Chris Collinsworth, like there's some games that were great, some that weren't, but I feel like Al Michaels really brought him in and what he did every day. Mm-hmm. I think he was probably my favorite. I'm trying to think. Who was yours?
Oh, Keith Jackson.
Keith Jackson.
Oh, Nelly. That is like, I mean, that's when I started watching football.
Uh-huh.
You know, I definitely, obviously associate him with college football. I'm aware that he did World Series games, I think even NFL games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
In the 70s and early 80s and stuff. But I don't remember those. It's college football Saturday for me that resonates, you know, with Keith Jackson for sure.
Yeah, right.
Musburger, I love Brent Musburger.
Oh yeah.
NFL is a tough one for me. Yeah, Michaels is probably up there. There's nobody I love.
I'm trying to think like who I
play by play.
Right. You had great color commentators for sure. I don't know.
See, Madden was one of those that I didn't appreciate him when he was. Same with Harry Carey. Like I remember watching the Cubs games on WGN when I was a kid.
I was actually just I
always thought he was annoying. Like there would be games where like I literally I would mute it and just watch them.
Yeah.
And then it's like then we lose them and I'm like I miss him.
Right.
Why did I not appreciate him around? And I was kind of that way with Madden. Like I was like, you know, him and his fucking pen. Like I just was like I was annoyed by it as a kid for some reason. Like I was kind of like, I just want to watch this game and this jackass is fucking drawing all over the screen, you know? So like it just threw me off with them, you know what I mean? Right. And just he would jumble a bunch of nonsense together and like but then it was like, okay, when he was not on the air anymore, I was like, oh, I want John Madden back. Like, especially over, you know, somebody like Romo or I love this guy. I love this guy. Like you can fucking hate some people. Like it's okay to like disagree with somebody.
Right.
Like,
I don't know, Jim. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, Jim. Yeah.
Of course, we'll be watching the Viking game tonight. I'll end up sounding like Romo more than anybody else. So
yeah,
that's probably what's gonna happen.
But shout out Chicago for real. I was just there. Great trip. Saw Harry Carey's the restaurant, the legendary restaurant, of course. But I saw Wrigley Field. Did the tour. Great stadium. Great stadium.
Wrigley's
I've only ever been to the South Side for an actual game for the White Sox, but just seeing Wrigley Field was truly just a dream come true. And I've toured Boston too. I haven't seen a game there yet, but the tours are great. You get to see everything. It's awesome. Yeah.
I was just in Boston, obviously, for Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
So the first time I walked into Fenway Park was to see Pearl Jam concert, and we ended up seeing both shows.
Big Pearl Jam guy right here.
Oh, big Pearl.
This guy.
Yeah. Well, I do have some guests in mind that we can pull in for that. We ever have a Pearl Jam hour.
Oh, geez, yeah.
But so I had somebody ask me like, you know, which one do you like better, Wrigley or Fenway? Mm-hmm. And it almost depends on the question. Like, where would I rather hang out and in and around?
Yeah,
definitely like Wrigleyville.
Oh yes,
over.
That's a great spot.
The area around because Boston,
great spot.
And that's another thing I want to get into some point tonight is East Coast teams versus Midwest, like the fan bases. I want to get into that at some point tonight.
Yeah, sure.
I'm very passionate about how I feel about that.
Yeah,
but that's one factor. Like Boston people are just fucking ignorant. Like the further east you go,
it's worse. Yeah.
So we're about to kick off here. So
here we go.
There might be some points where I'm talking and then something happens.
No, that's fine. Yeah, go pan to it.
I have to get into the play, but
here we go.
So we're gonna have a touchback here.
Let's have some fun, huh? Yeah.
But yeah, but if you're telling me, okay, you're just gonna watch a baseball game, you're not gonna hang out outside the stadium, you're literally gonna be teleported in to watch a baseball game. I would take Fenway over Wrigley. I feel like Fenway did a better job. I know they updated it. Obviously, I haven't been there. I wasn't there 80 years ago. But
sure.
It made me feel like this is probably what it was like 80 years ago.
Yes. Yeah, there's an atmosphere.
We're close to it.
Right.
I mean, obviously, there's updates. There's some digital scoreboards, things like that. But
Wrigley
felt more commercialized to me now.
For sure. For sure.
I still got emotional and cried, the first time I went into Wrigley. Which I didn't have. I did not do that with Fenway. So maybe that's a sign of something. But I think I'm just more like I don't mind the Cubs. So I feel like I was a little bit more invested with the Cubs. They've got the World Jam background too, so maybe that had And I really don't like the Red Sox, so I think that's that might have been a factor. But actually watching the baseball game, a lot better.
Fenway, nice.
5 on first down.
Yeah, second down all day. Darnold to Jefferson.
Right, there we go.
Be a lot
Jefferson
tonight.
Just went to number 4 in franchise history in receiving.
Oh, yeah.
He only needed 4 yards tonight to
to do it,
that and just got it on his first catch.
Yeah.
Passed Jake Reed. So here's an interesting fact. He just passed Jake Reed for 4th all time in receiving yards for the team. And he did it in 67 games. Reed did it in 134. So he did it in half the games. So literally half the game.
Yeah.
Dude's a stud.
Wow.
So, who's the best wide receiver in the league, Tyler? And why is it Justin Jefferson?
Oh, man. Yeah, he's all right. Right.
There you go.
I want to talk about this guy. I want to talk about that guy.
That
guy is a stud. And I can't believe that you guys got him. I mean, I know it's the NFL. It's a business. And we've had it done, too, where the Steelers get Browns players, the Browns get Steelers players. But the Green Bay to Vikings, I know Favre did it, right, and everything else. But it's so interesting when I see guys in the NFC North come through and they play for each other's teams. And it's just so weird, the rivalry games that you get out of these teams. And now he's running great for you guys. And there's nothing to it, you know what I mean? And I know it's the NFL, but...
I'll tell you what a difference a uniform makes.
I know.
I hated the guy.
Yeah. And now he's in purple and gold, and he's, running for you great. And it's just,
When he had that G on his helmet.
Yeah.
And he did that little... wiped his jersey.
Yeah.
Do the first half. Fucking hated it. Now I love it.
Now you love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what a uniform does.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm actually really intrigued to see Sam Darnold tonight. I want to see a good game out of him. He's had a couple. The last 2 weren't great. We'll see if he can do it tonight.
Rams territory.
Here we go.
Got time?
Oh, JJ.
Don't give Darnold time.
Yeah.
JJ can go off. And I think Ram might.
Oh, he's down.
Nope. He got injury time on Kansas City. So
right.
You better get it together, or it's gonna be a lost cause.
I don't know if they could do a while.
Got him right here. Got all over.
Yep.
Yeah!
Touchdown.
Let's go!
Touchdown.
How about that? First try. Josh Oliver. Sam Darnold. What? Who we want to trade for Matt Stafford, huh? That's what we want to do?
Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, Stafford's going to come right out and go do this.
Right. I mean, this is exactly what I was saying. I kind of wanted to see a good game.
School Vikings opening drive touchdown.
I wanted to see a good game by Sam Darnold, and we might just see it tonight. So,
Oh, that's a great thing about tight ends. He makes the block first.
Yeah.
And he goes out.
And then it releases.
Goes out and catches the touchdown.
That's great.
That's just awesome. That's awesome.
There it is.
7-0. Now, hey, I want to talk about that for a minute. Will Reichard. So I don't know. Again, I know you don't follow a lot of Viking websites.
Yeah.
So did you see the very end of the game last week? The Lions kicked the field goal 15 seconds to go.
Oh yes.
And they kicked off, and the Vikings got to midfield, and there was a little bit of controversy there with. I honestly didn't think he got the spike down. I thought there should have been another second that would have ran off. Well, then they got called for a penalty, but it wasn't a pre-snap penalty.
That's right.
So I thought there was supposed to be a runoff. The announcers thought there was a runoff. But I guess by rule there wasn't, and the rules analyst came in and said, no, there is no runoff. But there was the 5-yard penalty that they had to take.
Yes.
So by taking that penalty, it backed them up. O'Connell.
It was like 70 yards from there.
It was 70. Right? It would have been 73 from there.
Yeah.
Which I've seen this kicker kick 60 with room to spare.
Yeah.
Like maybe you try it instead of Howland. Darnold didn't even get the pass off.
Right.
So in hindsight,
that's right. And then Dan Campbell blitzed instead of having 3 guys just try and go jump around and go after the line. He had 6 guys in front of him. So.
But O'Connell said if there wasn't a penalty, he was going to try a 68-yard field goal last week.
That's insane.
And I think he'd have made it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think he would have made it. So.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, it's good. We finally have a kicker. We could have an entire podcast
On the Vikings kickers?
The trials of Minnesota Viking kickers.
Yeah.
My goodness. And for years, the running joke in our club was the best kicker in the NFL was whoever was kicking against the Vikings. Like, it didn't matter if it was a 50-yard kick, a 60-yard kick. Fucking thing went right through the uprights.
Yeah.
And then our kicker comes trotting out and misses an extra point. Like, I mean, it's like every game. Like, it felt like the best kicker in the world's against us, and we can't even make extra points. Like, and I don't understand it. We played in a dome for as long as I've been alive. Like, there's no weather. Like, why do we never have a kicker?
Yeah,
so I'm glad we drafted one and finally, apparently, got it right. So
Here's Cup. Back in. Puka also.
Well, see, that's what's going to happen when you're coming off IR there.
Yeah, I guess. Stone hands.
One of the best receivers.
Nice hands, feet.
Nice
hands, feet.
Yeah. Speaking of kickers, we drafted Daniel Carlson a couple years ago.
Oh, that's right.
And
that's right.
He had a great rookie start. Missed, I think, 4 or 5 kicks in a span of 3 weeks.
Right.
So Zimmer had enough of it and fucking cut him. And now he's one of the best kickers.
Now look at him. Yeah. So, now look at him.
So it's I don't know what it is about our franchise. It's so cursed with kickers.
There's a kick.
Now there you go. See,
that's a good one.
Now I do. Yards. Yeah, we're gonna get first down. I like that. I like going right back.
Right to the well. Yeah.
Going right back to somebody just dropped the pass and get his confidence right back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Gilmore too. Gilmore. That's another signing that didn't make a ton of headlines. Another one-year deal.
Yeah.
And dude's been a lockdown.
They think he's old, and he's a lockdown quarter. Man.
Kyron, dude. Okay,
Kyron, he's
Over's looking good.
So good. Oh yeah.
Graham's already in Viking territory.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
It's crazy, dude. He scored a touchdown in every game this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say something like that? Yeah. Crazy.
I think it was only a plus 110 that it would happen tonight.
I don't know. I'm such a big fan of Matt Stafford, man. Such a big fan.
Our defense started out guns blazing first couple games of the year, but man,
really slowed down.
And now, so far on this drive, looking like Swiss cheese right now.
You guys are
with no pressure.
Yeah.
Harrison Smith, he's gonna end up playing his entire career here. I love it.
Yeah.
I met him. It was rookie season. Went to a game down in Washington, and at the time, Brandon, I don't know if you knew Brandon Fusco, that name.
No.
Rings a bell to you? So he played at Slippery Rock.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
the Vikings drafted him. And I actually reached out to his parents, and we're like, hey, because this was before, obviously, when they drafted him, he wasn't starting yet.
Right.
And I told his dad about the Viking club that we had over here in Youngstown.
Yeah.
And, which is at Westside Bowl.
Yeah. Shout out Westside Bowl.
Yeah.
Go there.
So, they came out. Until once Fusco started, starting and playing all the time, they would fly out to all the games and everything. And, I forget where I was going with that.
Yeah. You met him, right?
Yeah. So I knew his parents. So we went down to Washington, and he took me to a game there, and obviously met Brandon before and after the game. But when we were waiting for them at the end, I got to see Adrian Peterson. Didn't get his autograph or anything, but
AP, man,
with Kyle Rudolph and Harrison Smith. And,
yeah,
it was kind of cool. So
I loved Adrian Peterson growing up. Loved him.
There's my boy. That's the next
Van Ginkel.
Andrew Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel. What a player. Some of these stadiums, I want to go to SoFi, man. SoFi looks great. It always does.
We have 8 different players that have interceptions this year.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. Come on, dude. We need to manifest one right now.
Yeah.
Start over. Get to him. Damn.
Puka.
Walker's out front, man.
Puka.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, definitely an over game here.
Yep. This is starting to become
could be interesting. Oh yeah, so you guys will see when you guys listen to this. Whoever wants to listen to this, please comment down below. Whoever likes the picture, I have 2 pictures up, and I don't know which one to go with. I'm gonna keep editing, see what we can do. But I do like both pictures; they're really good.
Put it out too.
Please, put it to a vote. Please comment down below which one you like more. That'd be great.
We should change it each week depending on what.
Yeah, I think I might
what
do
game
that.
we're doing or something.
Yeah,
something like that.
Might just keep like designing one.
Is that face
Flag?
mask?
Yeah,
Face mask,
yeah.
Face mask. This is the goal. Man, this game will be tied here in a minute.
Yeah.
This is almost therapeutic. Like I'm
Oh yeah.
talking it out instead of like just sitting here by myself watching the game stewing over.
This is way better for me too. Here.
Yeah.
I don't ever watch the
Might be
game
what
while
I
doing
need
it.
for,
So.
if it's going to be a loss, so.
Yeah.
I'll call you back in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
You hear some, like I said, we have a live studio audience.
Yeah. You might hear some in the back, but that's all right.
This is usually typically Viking games. If I'm watching at home, I usually have several people here.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I usually do invite some people over, but because we're doing this, I said no. No bueno tonight.
No boy. There you go, Kyron.
There you go. There's an anytime touchdown out of the way right now.
Yeah.
We need to keep track of that. Jefferson's halfway to 100. What was the other one? Stafford over 225.
Yeah, 225.
Which
He's
I was hoping we had a big lead that stat would come into play for sure. But
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these screens are getting offensive linemen in space against smaller defensive backs.
this is where you need to separate yourself. If you're going to be an elite, be a serious contender.
Right.
You got to make the line stops here. See if we can hold the three or get a turnover.
I know you don't want to hear it, but what a big game for the Rams. They could win this.
They're back in it.
They're maybe back in it. Yeah,
I mean, that's why I don't understand why they're being sellers.
Oh,
he played for the flag there.
Yeah.
No. That's a good no call right there. He was instead of worrying about the catch, he's trying to get the pass interference.
Yeah.
We'll see the replay. And again, if I feel it was interference, I'll say it.
You'll say it.
I'll say it. Live, I didn't think so though.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good play. That's good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, arm around a little bit, but not egregious at all. And again, Cup slowed down to try to get the call. So
Right.
Same the NBA. Can't be flopping around.
Yeah, association just started 2 days ago.
Of course, he does get traded. If he has that Steeler helmet on, he'd get that call.
Yeah. Yeah, funny.
Wide open.
Kyron.
It's Kyron.
Touchdown. 7-7. Well, 7-6. Give me 7-7.
Yeah, see, this is therapeutic.
Yeah.
Usually I'd be throwing something right now. I'm too worried about breaking our equipment.
The equipment here, yeah.
So, it is why I'm standing, though. I'm going to have to start pacing.
Yeah, right.
The route is going out here. Watch how he gets himself out of position. He starts to run out, put your foot in the ground. You get back in the middle.
And no pressure on that drive, though. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
Line held up. Settle in. I'm going to be a shootout tonight.
Yeah, here we are.
All right, well, relinquish the goddamn football.
Relinquish.
Yeah, we should do that if we ever do get a 3-and-out tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, next week we're going to be doing, I think we're going to do, game 3, right?
Game 5 would be, so obviously be if necessary.
Oh, they're going to have back-to-backs, that's right. Yeah, so they play Friday, game 1.
Friday, Saturday.
Saturday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right, so game 5 of the World Series. I think we're going to do that. I think that'll be a great game to do. Of course, Halloween on Thursday. Wednesday night, we're going to tune in for the World Series game. Should be a good one. Yankees,
I'm going to try to
Dodgers.
line up a Yankees fan.
That'd be good.
A Dodgers fan. I'm going to try to line that
That'd
up.
be good.
I don't know if I'll have them at the same time
I can
or not.
hate on the Yankees fan. Whoever you find.
Okay.
Can't stand them. Yeah, but...
So who do you got?
Oh, yeah, it's a
John
good question. I have the Dodgers. I think they're the most complete team. The way my Guardians played against the Yankees, I think the Yankees look beatable. I think it's the Dodgers. I do.
Okay.
You think Yankees?
I like Yankees game 1.
Okay.
Dodgers in 6.
I like it. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's in Dodger Stadium, right?
It is.
Game 1 and 2.
I think their pitching matchup game 1.
That'd be
Cole
big.
Flaherty looked a little shaky last time he was out there.
Yeah, that's right. Cole Flaherty, that'd be a great
Yeah,
matchup.
so
Yeah.
I'll pick Yankees in game 1, and then I think the Dodgers are going to take two in New York and end up winning in game 6.
Yeah, all right. I like that. Yeah.
I
like that.
Still fills up the table with the bottomless drink, all the famous chilies, chips, and salsa you can eat, and it's still the best deal around at just $10.99.
Yeah, I think.
See you later, tiny drive-through burger.
Yeah, I can't imagine like this year with Ohtani, man. He's just gonna win. And it could have been Lindor if it wasn't for Ohtani the way he played this year. Lindor played great, and of course Ohtani's gonna win it all and win the MVP, I think. But what a season for him. And he's not even pitching yet. He'll be back pitching next year, dude. Think about everything he's done this year. He's gonna pitch next year. I don't know. It's so crazy.
What a treat. I mean, this is probably as close as it would have been to watching Babe Ruth. But even when Babe Ruth was a dominant pitcher, he then converted kind of over to being a great hitter. Ohtani's doing it at the same fucking time.
Yeah, right now.
That's God.
Came from right out of Japan and did it. Yeah.
It's unreal.
We're back. We are back. I am a big Sean McVay fan as well. I really enjoy Sean McVay. I think he's another good play caller. That is a head coach is a good play caller.
There's some weird rumors about him going to retire a couple years ago. The year after they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
40 years old.
Same with Von Miller. Yeah, or not Von Miller. Donald. Aaron Donald. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to make fun of my buddy Brandon for a minute. A couple years ago, he was trying to convince me that Chase Claypool was Justin Jefferson. Oops.
Mapletron. Yeah.
But hey, you know what? I won't. I'm not gonna be a hater, and I could be the first to laugh at myself. So I will admit this.
Yeah.
That in 1998, I would tell anybody that would listen that Ryan Leaf was going to be a better quarterback than Peyton Manning.
Wow.
I was just a little bit off on that. So.
Yeah.
But again, maybe if the situation's different.
Yeah.
But that's why you can't really completely hate on quarterbacks that are bust if they only really went to one, maybe two teams, and just didn't get anything around them to prove that they belong,
Yeah, right.
Like sometimes you got to bounce around, like a Darnold or Baker Mayfield. You got to bounce around to get to the right situation for you to thrive.
Yeah.
Darnold's leading off where we left off, and first down completion to Addison.
Jefferson in the backfield. I like that.
Look, I got two defenders. You go over top of
Nice.
to another really
Good play call.
receiver, Jordan Addison, who's fired up.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting when Hawkinson comes back. Just another weapon.
Yeah. Is he still got it? How old is he now? 30-something?
Yeah, he still has it.
Still has it? You sure?
I guess. I mean, you never know. Coming off any injuries.
Yeah.
Aaron's got it.
Yeah, I wish I had it.
Here we go.
I have it in fantasy, one of the leagues.
Fantasy football. That's something, man. I don't miss it.
I wish he'd come back. I do. I wish he'd come back.
Yeah, I know. I got a friend that, shout out to Spinetti. His fantasy league it's an auction league. So it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
I love going to the parties. Even the years I haven't been playing, I've either filled in or I think I ran it one time.
Yeah.
He has 3 different. This league's so big, he has 3 different drafts because he has 3 different conferences.
Oh my word!
And then it's
that is
a 3-man Super Bowl at the end of the year. But another completion to JJ. We're down to the 30 already.
Wow.
We're just moving the ball at will here. But yeah, it just that same year I was in a work league and then his league, and I lost in the same week both my playoff games by a combined 1.5.
Oh.
1 point in one league and a half point in the other.
Yeah, that makes you not come back.
And I always I'm a good I always say I'm good at that's why I'll fill in for drafting.
Yeah.
I always feel like I put together a good team, but then I always make the wrong fucking choices. on who to play and when to play him.
And when to do it.
And I don't have the time to. I got to see this player. We're rolling out here on first down. All right, there's see.
Oh, yeah.
There's the difference. That's what we talked about with Stafford.
Yes, yeah.
Stafford ain't doing that.
He ain't doing that.
But yeah, I just didn't have the time to get on and be on the waiver wires and get that player that produced the week before and pick him up.
Right.
To fill him in for somebody who got injured. And I just don't have that. I just didn't have that time. So by the end of the year, my team's in shambles. I don't have time to, pick up players in time. And
I know.
It's just one other thing, and it's another stressful thing. Like, it's stressful enough being a fan of the fucking Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings.
Like, I just don't need to add a fantasy loss the same day.
Right.
To pile onto it. I couldn't do it no more.
Yeah,
so,
especially for the money you put into it.
Yeah.
If you're in a money league, Yeah, for sure.
So it's been kind of some stress-free football, and then it gives me something to look forward to. When they are in a bye week, I don't stress out. So
Right.
I just don't miss it.
Well, tush push. Not really, but a little QB
They're
sneak.
trying to say he had the first down by like a yard, and the Rams are it's fourth down. Play with it. Yeah. They give him a sobriety test. I mean, all you need was the 20.
Yeah.
Quickly.
That's what we were just talking about. Yeah.
Quickly in the first quarter, man.
Yeah.
2 minutes in the quarter already. Both teams are moving the ball.
Yeah, they're moving.
It hasn't even been an incompletion in this game, has it?
I don't even think so. Yeah.
Efficient. I like it. It's a damn weeknight. Nobody wants to be here till midnight watch.
I know. Yeah, really.
Let's have a 2.5 hour game tonight.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
As long as it's the win.
Yeah.
Kobe Durant covering on the play. Darnold is 7 for 7, and Jefferson has got 5 for 16 already.
5 for 60. So yeah, they had it over under at 110 yards.
Wow.
More than halfway there in the first quarter.
110?
Oh,
wait, for who?
For Jefferson.
Oh, Jefferson.
Yeah,
I was
he's got
gonna say.
60 right now. Yeah.
I was like, Darnold?
No. Well, shit, Darnold's got to be at like
He's almost 100.
190 by now.
Yeah.
Yards, yeah. Only 15.
There you go,
There you go.
There it is.
First and goal. Man, we'll get 5-6 yards every carry. This is good.
Yeah.
This is one of the best lines that we've had in quite some time too. That's been our bugaboo for years. The offensive line.
Oh, right.
Good shit. So I don't put, like, you ask most of my friends out there that are Viking fans, it's almost 50-50 with how they felt about Cousins. And I really wasn't a hater. Like, he was just a guy that wasn't going to probably take us to that next level.
To the Super Bowl? Yeah.
But he doesn't elevate, but
Yeah, sure.
he's a good quarterback. Like, if he had time,
I don't think
perfect pocket, he was good,
I just don't know.
Here we go. There we go. There's another
Oh,
touchdown.
There it is.
Oh my God, Sherfield
Wow.
catching balls out here now. We're spreading it around. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. This game might go way over.
Yeah, I mean, at this point. Already 21 in the first.
Just a reminder to our listeners out there, Tyler had us at 17 points tonight.
Yeah,
We had 14
sorry
in the
about
first
that.
quarter.
Yeah, it's not going to hold up.
We like it when Tyler hates on us, though. We play better.
Yeah, you do. You do. That's just.
You can
that's
just keep it
my
up all
luck,
year.
So, yeah.
And I hate on the Steelers, and they're doing
Well, the
so,
only reason why I'm hating on you guys, though, is because of our bet.
Just because of the
talked
bet.
about. So, yeah.
It's only a $20 bet at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know, but
It's
bragging rights, right?
It's bragging
Yeah,
rights.
yeah.
Absolutely. So at 53 seconds ago in the quarter, it's 14-7 Vikings.
Yeah, man, already.
We
Going
gotta
back
get
to-
stopped though.
Yeah.
Ever since the second quarter of the Detroit game, our defense looks like shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously we got to keep scoring, then that's good. But
I just don't know. I'm going back to Kirk Cousins. I don't think he'll ever be. Well, not ever, but I think he was worth that probably after he played for Washington. But 4 years and $230 million is to me for the Cousins is just not the way to do it.
no,
it's just
no,
not.
I'm glad that we didn't spend it.
Right. I mean, he was looking forward to it, and the Falcons paid for it. And I mean, you're getting Kirk
And
Cousins.
and-
It feels like
and-
it's average.
And I feel like they're already getting what we had.
Yes,
Great
you're right.
game, shit game.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
game, shit game. They're 4-3. Like they're
Right.
in the middle. Like that's what he is. Like that's what
Yeah.
you're gonna get. And I actually do think they're gonna win the division.
Yeah,
I do like Atlanta in that division.
I do
Especially
too.
Tampa, the injury bug got them now.
Right.
Godwin.
That's so sad, Doug. Yeah, Chris Godwin.
Did you watch that? Live?
Yeah. I saw
They
him
didn't
get
show a
carted
replay.
off. Oh, the when he bent
Of his foot?
Of his foot?
Pointing in
Yeah.
the other direction.
Yeah. I saw him with his trainer on the back of that. They wheeled him out, of course, on the cart, and he was like, I read his lips, and it said, "We're back to work." It's so sad because he did it before, and he has to do it again, and it's so sad.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, that really made me emotional when he said that. Like, he's such a good player. And with the same with Mike Evans. I mean, he'll come back, but it's too, yeah. Mike Evans is 1,000-yard every year. It's just crazy how he does it.
So here's another annoying thing we were talking earlier about the streaming apps, and I'm getting messages over here about app notifications and all kinds of shit. Like,
Want more info? Press OK on the notification. Email you Rams on.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
It's crazy. And
Do I sound like a get off my lawn guy?
Yeah.
Fucking streaming services.
They start streaming services.
Which is why my parents
Save
they got to
this
come
one.
watch the game because they don't have this shit at home. You know? Like,
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Right. Yeah, at this point, like going back to that, we talked about it already, but yeah, I have like every streaming service, and it sucks to pay for, but like I make sure I can watch every game I want to watch, right? Like we already talked about it, but yeah, it's just.
Yep, I want to be able to have the access if I need it, and
Right.
it is what it is. So.
Yeah. Yeah, what a Super Bowl 56, man! What a year that was. The Bengals and the Rams. What a Super Bowl! I can't believe that. Don't count out the Bengals. We talked about it earlier. Do not count out the Bengals. I'm telling you, they're really starting to find it. I know they just played the Browns. They're not doing that great, but you know.
Yeah, if you look at the wins that the Bengals had.
Yeah, I know. It hasn't been.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Panthers.
Yeah.
Giants, Browns.
Yeah, it is. I think.
I would not be scared of the Bengals.
I know. I just.
Baltimore.
They're finding it
Baltimore.
right now. Oh,
Baltimore's
yeah.
it.
We're going to get swept, I think, for sure. Those Ratbirds, yeah. But
I don't know. You bastards always seem to find a way to beat.
That's why I said earlier, though, was the same thing I said earlier was like, I swear to you, like, we just split every game when it comes to the AFC North. Like, I swear I don't ever see a game, other than the Bengals,
I feel like
who sweep us.
I remember.
But,
especially when Ben was there, you guys pretty much swept Cleveland a lot. What was
Cleveland,
What
yeah.
was his record
but,
against them? Isn't it something like 31-4?
Oh, it was, yeah.
It's insane.
And they
right?
tied one game. You know what I mean? They tied, well, not, yeah, they tied one game.
We need a stat boy here.
Yeah, that's what we need.
We need a stat boy.
We need a stat guy.
Ring in our ear.
And,
no, this is what the rest is. I guess we have laptops in front of us because look at this.
Nakua, 15
our
yards.
defense. What the hell happened to our defense? 20 yards on first down. Good lord.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on, guys. Stafford's trying to bump up his trade value here.
Dude, yeah.
But again, you win this game.
They're back in. They're not trading if they win this game. They're not. I would not see that.
Aren't they tied for first? They win this game. Like, isn't
Arizona
and San Fran?
Arizona is San Fran is not.
Or are they?
No, San Fran is. Oh my god. Yeah, we need a stat
We
guy.
gotta look it up.
We need a stat guy. It's so hard to remember. It's just like
Oh, Cup. Yeah, Cup doesn't have it tonight.
nice hands, feet.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah.
That's an easy one for everyone.
Never quite brought that in, so
Well,
an easy
something else here.
completion. But again, another quick ball. Just that one, just a little.
Seattle's 4-3. They're in first.
That's right.
And the Cardinals and the Niners are 3-4. I was right about that. That's 3-4.
They are 3 and 4.
I forgot Seattle actually jumped ahead of both of them. But again, I mean, get 3 and 4, you're in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
That division is all of a sudden very vulnerable and very winnable. So,
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with the Niners.
I don't know. I feel like they can.
I still feel like they turn it on. He didn't get it off. I don't think they
Flag.
gave the timeout.
Oh, they did.
Well, they're down to 1 though.
Yeah.
So that could be a factor there. That's what Minnesota ran out of them in the first quarter.
Yeah, I saw that. That was
It
crazy.
didn't end up mattering because they didn't really have a drive at the end of the half
That was worth
they
it.
needed them.
Right.
But psychologically, I think it becomes a factor a little bit. The biggest thing is you can't challenge them. Not that there was anything they needed to challenge, but that's actually how they lost their last one. Is that they challenged. They actually should.
Yeah, I had red zone on that day because I had the Steelers on at night, so I had red zone.
Oh, talk about the greatest invention in the world.
Oh, I know. I was so late to that. Red zone's great.
The
Red
stepdad's
zone's.
reacting. He does
You
not
don't like red zone?
He does not like red zone.
No.
Too much.
I just
Much
love it.
stimuli.
They pan over to everything, and it's just every score is great.
See, I can't live without that. When they do like the quad box, That's a little bit
best.
too
When
much.
you're like 2 minutes. Well, when you're like 2 minutes left in the half, with like
yeah,
4
we got
games,
tackled.
it's great.
Jeez, man. Should have been a yard loss to get 4 yards.
It's the end of the first.
It's the end of the first already.
What time is it? 8:51.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's 36 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
We got 14-7 lead after 1. Take it. Take it 1 quarter at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Resident fan. I just don't like 3 or 4 games on at once. Because usually I'm trying to watch one. You know, like, just I don't care if I'm delayed by 20 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I want to see what's going to happen next, and then take me to another play. But that's the only thing I get annoyed by. Like, I understand it at the beginning.
Yeah.
They show, oh, there's all 8 games on right now. Okay, cool. Like, this is and then I want one at a time from there.
Right.
I don't need 3 or 4, even if they're all ending at the same time. I'm not looking at my phone. I don't need to know in the order that it happens, because then I might miss a good play because it's up in the right-hand corner of the screen. I can't see it. You know? So I can't see it anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I would rather focus on one at a time. I don't mind the bouncing around. I like that. But yeah, when there's a couple games on at one time on the screen, that's too much.
I just can't believe I was so late to that. I just got it last week. And yeah, it's just the greatest. Yeah.
It's also why I really don't like Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's lovely, Peyton.
Because of that, it's too much.
Too much.
Like, I don't know what fucking screen to look at. Like,
Yeah.
Unless I'm there for a particular game, then I'm gonna obviously watch my
The
game.
NFL ticket. Yeah, it is a lot.
But that's why I like going to West Side. Like, I mean, we got the Vikings, and there's other games on, and I'll peek over at them.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like with Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, you look at one wall and there's 9 TVs. Like,
well,
so to me, it's hard to like focus on one of them.
Yeah. See, I wish I had though. Like, I wish I was able to do. I like that. I like if I had 4 TVs in front of me and I could throw on 4 different games at once. I can just look at football all the time. I like that a lot.
I've done it in here. I think 2 going on.
2 going on. Yeah.
But that's all more.
I want to put one
My
outside.
brain can muster.
I want to put one outside on the deck. Like, just that's the best. In the fall.
It really makes all the effort worth it. Gathering the most in-depth info, making a clean new homes.com that improves home shopping, creating a better way for people to find the perfect home to build their lives.
Well, if you should call Brian in.
Are you okay?
Tell her that. Yeah. That'd be good.
That's why we do it, isn't it? Got a lot of dust.
Well, we should probably call him before he get his thoughts on.
Oh yeah.
Possibly only getting 3 on one.
We could probably preview Sunday if you later on. Preview the Sunday game.
Yeah, we drop back. Main Arbor.
That or we can do it tonight.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah.
And also the fact that we just have so much confidence in our guys. Sam's playing great rhythm, tempo, ball jumping out of his ears. So we're off to a good start, but we got
I would die for Kevin O'Connor.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We flirted with old Harbaugh. Oh, kind of glad
Come on.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, just stop.
Let's get off the field now. Oh, and here we go. Here we go.
Are you kidding me?
Late penalty flag. Are you trying to say helmet to helmet on Nakuda? Diva. Holding on Diva.
Oh.
That's the Aaron Rodgers bailout call. That's what
Bailout.
I call it. Motherfucker. Let's see a replay. No chance to go off field. Couldn't do it.
This ends up being the holding call right here on
Really?
Ooh. Oh. I don't know. There wasn't even thrown.
I mean, he was, man, he wasn't pulling on it at all.
Yeah.
That's weak. That was a hold on the offensive line, which I'm sure they're not going to get.
Man.
Nope. So that's what worries me when these games like this, you start talking about, what the betting lines are.
Yeah.
And then the biggest thing that gets overlooked is the fucking market.
Right.
Minnesota
Right.
versus LA. Which, yeah, see, that's a hold. That's a hold on 69. That was a hold.
Yeah.
And Murphy's wasn't. But here we are. Rams are inside the fucking 30 minutes. I guess anybody that listens tomorrow needs to go back and rewatch the game.
Yeah, this would be a good point too. Yeah, yeah, you guys skip around if you need. Yeah.
Simulcast it together.
Yeah.
Or you may remember some of these calls when you listen tomorrow.
Right.
Get to relive it again. That might be the most interesting thing is re-listening tomorrow. We already know the outcome, and you can literally listen to it.
Yeah,
live
the way we can
either
see it.
The heartbreak or
right. Sorry about that, my phone.
Come on, dude, we need to play here, man. This has been 4 straight quarters of this shit. Look at this. Inside of 20 again.
Dang.
Rams, I mean, when they're healthy, man, they got weapons everywhere. I mean, that's...
They do.
No joke.
Now they're all back, too. Just...
You see, he checked in the game for the Rams and made the chip block there on pace.
Oh.
That's our boy Blake Corum. I was afraid he was like in some kind of doghouse at the beginning of the year. Like, he didn't really play a lot in the preseason either. Like,
oh, yeah.
I was like, man, maybe McVay's not a fan of him or something. But he's actually slowly getting more and more snaps there. So I briefly watched some of their game on Sunday.
Yeah.
They were talking about that.
Puka, man, I should have had his bet, man. His over.
Dropped that first pass, and now they're just feeding. Damn. I don't like what our defense is right now.
Oh, man, that's crazy. He had the most receiving yards by a rookie last year. Or rookie season.
How many catches did he have? He had like 130?
Yeah, it's crazy. That was also the most by a rookie.
There you go. All right, third down short. Come on, D. We're going to step up. Got home to 3.
He's going to be like 5'7". I'm with you. He's a stud. And again, another guy like Conrad Williams. That you got a guy like Matthew Stafford, 16th year, 36 years old. You bring in guys around him. It's nice to see how they've been able to add pieces that bring that energy. Now we got a big third down for Brian Flores and the Vikings defense. Conrad Williams now back in that backfield. That's his
Get in there.
Oh, no, move. Yeah, full start.
There you go.
Well, the way our defense is playing, I almost would rather have him in a third and short situation than 7-8 yards. I'm just losing confidence in our defense here. Get no pressure.
If it wasn't going to be a false start by Jackson, it's hard to stay in there down there on third and short.
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be a delay of game. It was under 1 second.
I'll tell you what, though, as much as we were routing on the streaming services, Prime does do a good job.
Oh, they do.
The broadcast itself is good.
Yeah, it is.
It's good. I mean, I still remember when the NFL Network came around, their broadcasts were shit.
They were bad.
They still kind of are. You know, the London thing. I love Rich Eisen. Rich Eisen, Michigan. Boy.
Yeah.
I think
it's a great call, but
play-by-play guy.
it's not.
Come on.
It's not.
Oh yeah, they got some pressure now. Look, cup
no
again,
flag.
and he got it this
Oh,
time.
you gotta be
That's the
kidding me.
second fucking time
man.
that he's playing for a flag and not even trying to catch the ball. That's bullshit. O'Connell's letting him have it. That's terrible.
Man.
Pick it up. Nope. Unbelievable.
Wow.
There's a lot of factors on this. Number one, I don't even think it was interference. Number two, he wasn't going to fucking catch it anyway.
Yeah.
And he's just, that's all he's doing out there. He's just trying to get flags. He'd be a perfect Steeler.
Yeah.
He pushed on him. Oh, man, come on.
Oh.
You know what, though? You know why they called it? Other than him playing for it, he didn't turn around.
Didn't turn around.
Damn it. Yes, you got to get off the field right there. That's just... Penalties are killing him on this drive. That's 2. And the first and goal at the 7 now. It's the first time they finally got pressure on Stafford, though.
Wow.
Should have gotten off the field with it.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Ivan Pace, second year out of Cincinnati, knocks down Williams. It'll be second down and
Need that Flores sweater vest too.
Yeah.
XL.
XL.
The Christmas list is growing. See, I wanted Metellis's jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's a Michigan boy.
Yeah.
Man, now that Van Ginkel's there. It was just an animal. 43 gives you flashbacks to Paul Long.
Oh, man.
My favorite Steeler of all time, by the way.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get him. There you go. Oh, and he
Come
came
on,
back
fellas. Out of it. What a play.
Unbelievable.
What a play by Stafford.
36-year-old Matthew Stafford gets out of 2 tackles.
Man, what a play.
And finds a couple of touchdowns.
You want him now?
Yeah, I want rid of our fucking defense. Our defense sucks all of a sudden.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
What a play. Gets out of there. Two guys trying to sack him. Gets away. And a great progression right there. Wow. Great throw.
You know, like Harold Boone, I mean, there's a lot of Viking fans.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, LA, they got other things to do. But, man, there's a ton
Oh, I see him right on the.
a ton of Viking fans there.
Right above the Rams' house.
But see, they won't talk about that. Now, if they were playing Steelers, fucking terrible town.
Terrible town.
It would be doing all of the crowd
Oh, dude,
shots
you
of
see us
how
travel.
great.
You see us travel
I do,
West Coast.
but
You see us
this.
travel, dude, the
You
LA
see this,
to the
and
Raiders.
They don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. They don't talk about our fan base traveling. They don't. It's all right. They'll be there at the Super Bowl someday. And then we'll talk about it. Unbelievable. Our defense is now taking a shit.
Crazy.
14-14 here. Two drives each, 2 touchdowns.
Delivered fast, so Summit never misses
Man.
a dose.
I don't like games like that.
Yeah.
I never feel confident keeping it up and maintaining it.
Wait, there's no way I can get a burger? No chance.
Everybody's scores are looking terrible now. This might be like he might be in the 40s.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. There's a toy.
Hi. You might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too.
A lot of disappointed people that were not
We
on.
chose the Capital One Ventures business card.
They were not on. They were upset.
Yeah.
Our purchasing power
They'll be on
allows
next
us to
week.
meet our business needs. Love it. And
We're learning here.
double miles
Yeah, we're new. We're new.
Trying to be live for Game 5 of the World Series.
Yeah, yeah.
airport lounges.
Try and get that going.
Get used to this. The Capital One Venture X business card. What's in your wallet?
Brisket is back.
So what do we think of Michigan State Saturday?
Smoked.
Yeah, I
We'll talk about it more Saturday morning.
Sauce.
yeah,
Initial thoughts right now.
yeah. Right now,
It's a whole new kind of
still don't have a quarterback.
Chipotle way.
Celebration Key. Your key to paradise.
I don't know. I'm hoping. We see our defense even hasn't even looked good
I almost
either.
actually,
So
because
I
it's
don't.
one of those when.
But now is such a big game for Michigan State. It's so big for them to actually
They
finally
have
beat
one,
us,
you know,
right?
like
they have a coach too now,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's actually going to turn that place around, and I think he already has. But
How the hell did Mel Tucker finagle that kind of money out of Michigan State? That is just
I can't. That guy is just
wow.
yeah.
He must have wowed in an interview, and then it was like,
That's what I mean.
this guy is not a coach.
I wonder who's making decisions. I
$100
would.
million contract.
Yeah, didn't do anything with.
Shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, he was terrible. It's unreal.
Black Friday football.
I mean, we were thinking about doing that too. We might do a little Black Friday game. That might be a good time. A lot of fun. 3:00 kickoff.
Do we think Max Crosby? They're advertising Max Crosby there. Do we think he's there in November
Oh,
for the Raiders? Although he did come out and say he does not want to be traded.
okay. Yeah.
You know,
I don't know if the Vikings. Do you have enough to give for him? Well, they probably want a second or first. Yeah.
we need something right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the last couple of weeks, I'm scared of our defense right now.
I hate the new kickoff too. Talking like
The
that.
dynamic kickoff. You
The
know,
dynamic kickoff. I hate it. Freaking hate it. Go back to the original.
I do think it's going to either go back to the original or they're going to tweak it again.
Yeah.
It's just not taking on, nobody seems to like it.
Yeah. Like I'm sorry. Like it's just like the XFL is not a good place to try and get ideas from, and we got that idea from there. So
It's all going to come down to what the statistics look like from a health standpoint. So
yeah.
how much are injuries that might be why they would keep it.
BY, yeah. That's flag.
We can't be the first to break here.
O'Connell calls plays too? Does he really? I don't know that.
I'm not typically a fan of that.
I know I'm not either usually, but the way Shanahan does it, he's probably the only one I actually like to do it. But like now you see Stefanski do it. He's not. I don't think he's that good of a player. Like I don't know. Oh, he does. I think McVay is up there with Shanahan though. I think he's won a Super Bowl now with it. I think he's up there with it.
Never forget O'Connell came from me.
Yeah.
Same 5 starters every game this year. They missed only 9 snaps.
Another one. Jeez, oh man. Yeah, we're the first to crack here now. Penalties killed us on defense. Now they're getting us on offense. Jeez, man,
that is crazy.
Are you gonna take it?
Yeah.
See, I actually wouldn't. I would have taken that incompletion.
Would have been third.
Yeah, second and 15.
Oh, okay.
I'd have taken that over first and 20. So we'll see what happens on this play. And
yeah.
See if we can take advantage of it.
Right.
Get anything 6 yards or more here, it's advantage us.
Second and 15, I thought second and 20.
Oh, no, so they declined it.
They declined it, yeah.
I think the refs assumed that they would take it.
That's smart.
That's the call I would have made. I'd rather have it down. We already look like we're out of sorts, obviously, on this drive, so I think we take advantage of that and keep us on less downs instead of more of a chance to break out of it.
Go.
Tennessee who had 2 interceptions last week and only 3 on the season. Gives him a shot here on 3rd down. Interesting that he let that second penalty go because he got.
That's what I like about Coach String. He just doesn't. It's not forced. Like, it's so.
Oh, I know.
It's just natural.
It's so natural.
Yeah.
So much repetition of him, but yeah, it's just so natural. Him and Ben traveling the world together. I love it. His dog is great.
Rain out.
All right. So 17's still on the table.
Could be. After that drive. Shit, yeah. Like I said, now I'm worried about defense. We give up a touchdown this drive. Boy, I don't know what to say or do. Like, we let the Lions score 4 straight. 5 straight drives, I think.
That's great. They had a great dude, Jared Goff, and I know you don't want to really talk about the Lions, but that team is.
Dude, the last 4 weeks, was it
Gibbs,
4 weeks
Montgomery.
That they have 18 touchdowns and 15 incompletions. Like,
yeah, dude, Jared Goff is. He went perfect the 1 week, and then almost went perfect last week.
Yeah. Good coverage.
Yeah.
Pin him on the 12, man. He needs to make a play down there. We do have one of the worst punters in the league. That was obviously you saw him get pumped up there.
Yeah.
By far his best punt of the year. He's been not so great. Want us to go see get Brad Robbins. Boy. Bengals released him. I was like,
oh.
He was good. He was good.
Yeah.
Get out there. That's it.
There's one unsung thing about our team that nobody talked about. Like their special teams in the last couple years. We've probably had the best kicker in the league 3 straight years, or in the country 3 straight years.
Yeah.
From Moody to Turner to.
We still have a good kicker. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Man, that was a great.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
How bad are we gonna get rocked by Oregon?
Oregon, quack. Yeah, dude, we might get freaking
We could.
Yeah.
Although the one thing I'll say is I'm already anticipating that being lost.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to lose Illinois this week. I want them to be number 1.
Right.
Just because if we do pull it off, how cool would that be to
I know.
see them be number 1, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for. I want them to be number 1.
Right.
And again, it doesn't make me feel like they're gonna win. You know, it just if it does happen,
yeah,
it's cooler.
Because
if they lose to Illinois and then lose to us, then it's like, oh, Oregon's on this slide, and it's not as huge of a win. It's still be an upset. I'm sure they'll still be favored even if they lose. But
right,
I do feel like it's we're gonna have no shot going into it if they're undefeated.
I know it's.
So I want them to be undefeated and see what happens.
Yeah. The momentum for them is especially beating Ohio State. Yeah, beating Purdue like they did away.
So if we lose
Friday night,
like we lose to Ohio State, do we want to put ourselves through the misery of letting Ohio State fans call us? Week after, will that be comedy gold? My stepdad shaking his head yes.
Probably.
Apparently he wants to call.
Yeah, anyone who wants to call in, they can do that. Yeah.
I think we do it and just start fucking hanging up on people.
Oh, I will. Oh yeah, I will. Trust me.
All right, you said your thing. Click.
Yeah. You're on the air. Yeah.
Be like Mark Nino, you're just hanging up on everybody. Veggies consumed.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Is that really true? I've been to Toscano, 4,100
total trip.
3,672 steaks.
That's insane.
That's. He has lived in LA his whole life. It might be true.
Yeah.
Come on, get in here.
Yeah, I'll stay at 3 now at this point. But man, we're just not winning the line of scrimmage right now. Blake the Great.
Blake the Great. Oh, you know what? You know who my favorite commentator is? Probably Gus Johnson. Yeah, probably Gus Johnson. I mean, for Michigan, when he's calling Michigan games, not when he's calling Ohio State fans.
Yeah.
When he calls Ohio State games, I just get
he's
pissed off. So
depends on who he's calling.
Yeah.
Sometimes he does get a little over animated.
Yeah, sure.
But I guess.
I love Joe Klatt too. I think Joe Klatt's great.
Modern day announcers, I can see that.
And Joe Klatt's not all over Ohio State, which I enjoy. Thank goodness. Yeah.
I do like.
Wait, no, how about
the guy on CBS? Brad Nessler.
Oh, Brad is great.
I do like Brad Nessler.
Brad is great. Yeah.
And there's something the CBS broadcast is probably my favorite. Just the tune gets me going. I'm so pumped that Michigan and Big Ten is on CBS now. Because it was always SEC, so I heard it less because I was watching.
Yeah, and another thing is that at that 3:30 game when you see Alabama on and the song came on, it's just a different.
Yeah.
I enjoy Big Ten being on it, but I do. The SEC on it was legendary.
Cup still doesn't look even on that play. He's kind of cowering down. He just doesn't.
Still looks like he's feeling it.
You still want him?
100%. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I do. Yeah. But speaking of the SEC, Georgia-Texas game, great game. But, Texas gets beat down like that, right? And where does that leave Alabama now? Where does that leave Georgia now? Where does that leave Texas now? So
there you go. Oh, but they still can't get to him.
Wow.
This better be an offensive line. They originally were calling intentional. Which I tell you what, if that would have stayed, did he throw that in the end zone? Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow, dude, they're
illegal hands in the
over
face on 3rd and 10 when we're trying to get off the field again.
They are all over these Vikings.
Why do you act surprised?
What the fuck is going on?
Right in the middle of this defense, going up against we keep talking about the center.
And I love how they were.
Double team, and the left hand gets up into the face. First, you heard him.
Now, the one thing I'll say about that, he was up there and he didn't let go. You gotta fucking let go. But but it is funny that they originally threw for intentional grounding and then picked that up.
Right. And then
man, this is absolutely killing us. These fucking penalties, man. This that's twice now. You should have been off the field 3 times in this game. You should have been off the field. And then we're gonna give up 6 yards first down. Not to mention where they are on the field, they'd have been punting out of the end zone. So even if they don't score on a drive, they've already flipped field position.
Yeah.
Penalties and turnovers, man.
That's crazy how much it adds up.
It don't matter who's playing who. Matchup-wise, you lose those fucking battles.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose football.
And right now, it's the Vikings getting them all.
Oh, sorry. It's the only penalties we seem to get, which just expands the field for them, and at least they really get it right back. I feel like the number of flags are probably pretty even right now, but it's the they're getting all the important ones.
Yeah.
Everything has been so flawless, right, for both of these offenses, and then third time.
Greener was a good pickup too. The one bad thing I was bummed about was losing Daniel Hunter.
Oh yeah.
I did miss him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously the pass rush that we lost, but the net gain was getting Greener, Van Ginkel.
Oh, Cashman.
Cashman's hurt right now.
Flag.
What are you gonna do now? Face mask?
It might be.
These people, I tell you.
It
It's
looks
crazy.
like it should have been holding, but who knows?
Dude, I mean, at this point, it feels like 100 yards on you guys.
You guys really start to hear here.
100 yards.
Hey,
offense.
Yeah.
What am I on offense? I don't know if it's a good or bad thing we ended up being live tonight. Actually, I can tell you right now, there's probably people going, damn it, I wish we were going to be here right now. He's probably going through it.
Mm-hmm.
Right in the middle there is the hold against Pace with Limber.
What are these helmets called again that they're wearing for the concussion?
Oh, Guardian's cap.
Guardian
cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look so ridiculous. I mean, I don't like.
And Tua won't wear one. Tua Tagovailoa will not wear one, and he needs one.
Play, but you know what? It's.
I can't believe they're going to let him come back
choice.
this year.
It's his choice. I mean,
yeah. Can't believe they're going to clear him. I mean, he said it like we take a chance going to work every day, and I'm like, dude, you're taking. Just driving to work is way different than getting hit in the head like you do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now we got 3rd and 18 here. I almost feel like as much as I would want to see pressure, I don't know if you do it.
Yeah, just keep it in zone.
Roughing the passer or some bullshit. The Rams are going to bail them out by running a draw. So, and shit, we still give up 14. So I'm glad they're not at midfield. They may be going.
Get off
here.
now.
Yeah, so they're going to finally get off the field. But you see how like a penalty killed their drive. So,
right.
They're not going to apologize for that because we let theirs stay alive.
Yeah.
Now we're getting to kind of the point of the game where maybe control the rest of the half here. By the time we get it back, it'll be about 4.5 minutes left in the half.
Yeah.
Ideally get a nice 4-minute drive here, get points on the board, and don't leave them much time.
Right.
Would be nice.
They had 1 timeout too, so that's good.
He ran there.
About 43.
43
All right.
4:46 to go and a half. Tie game. Would be a Viking game unless it was a close one.
Man.
Oh, this team is definitely. My life expectancy has got to be minimum 10 years less than it would have been had I not been a fan of this team. And not just the sport. Like sports is probably a big reason I'm not going to live very long. But this team is definitely the biggest factor.
Yeah, Michigan football is the reason for me, and it's gonna. Now we're back to where we were, so it's gonna be a long years. So
it's all right. We got one. I feel like we sold to the devil to get it.
It feels like it. My God.
Worth it. And I would do the same for the Vikings.
Yeah,
Just give me one, and then if you got to suck for the next 5 after that,
right?
I'll take it. That'll be completely fine with me.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with it. I am. I mean, it's exact way you said it was. I'm glad that we won when it was a 4-team. The way it was set up, no realignment. I thought like I would love everything that's going on in college football, but I don't. Especially like you look at all the UNLV when they lost those 2 guys to. Because they're not getting paid. Like, where are we at? You know what I mean? Like, where are we at? These guys they're staying because they're making more money than they would in the pros. Like, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, it's a different game now.
It is.
I'm not sure I like it.
Well, Kalen DeBoer said that. He was like, all these kids care about is TikTok because they're trying to promote whatever they're getting sold on. Like, it sucks. Like, you know, that's why Nick Saban retired. So it's just.
Why Harbaugh left?
Yeah.
Why you can play like this? Yeah, because it also.
Well, another big name that
Even cooler.
left recently other than Saban. What am I thinking of?
Introducing the new Sleep Number Planet Cool Swap Bag. Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler on each side.
I feel like I should know that.
But yeah, it's a different game now. I don't. I enjoy it. Obviously, I still go. Like it's still, and that's become it's an event for me. You know.
Yeah.
The bet tailgate that we have.
Oh, it's great. Shout out bet tailgate.
Shout out bet.
Yeah, shout out bet tailgate. It's freaking great. Shout out Will, Kevin, all the guys over there. He's great.
28 years old. 4 different teams.
I'm actually surprised by that stat. That it hasn't happened before.
What did it say?
But Darnold is the first quarter. They said the first quarterback to start with 40.
Oh, yeah, Jones.
But before the age of 28.
Yeah, Aaron Jones.
We take a fucking sack on first down.
Oh,
really?
don't skull like that.
I can't stand.
Don't skull like that.
Really?
Oh my god.
I can't stand. Like, get your nose.
The rookie verse. I
Get your
don't even know
nose
his
down.
first name, but that is
Jared.
crazy. Jared verse.
Yeah, it hurt him.
I feel like I should know his first name. Jared verse.
I mean, it's one thing to like do it once, but like he prolonged it.
Wow.
Oh, let's go after him now.
Yeah, he started. Well, that's what he was doing. He started picking it up like you guys.
I get it. Okay,
He started
I
picking
see.
it up.
All
Yeah.
right.
Fucking
Doesn't get any
faster.
worse.
No, right. No, not at all.
Fuck him. Gotta make him play now. And now another false start. Man.
Another false start.
We're second and 25. So this is not going the way that I wanted this half to end.
They're going to be off the field. 3.5.
Yep. Now it almost just be.
Now you got to run it, right? I feel like you got to run the ball here. Run it again. Yeah, run it. Run it twice.
If you break something here, then fine. But
yeah, I mean, McVay has what technically 2 timeouts in 2 minutes, but
I'm sure Verse did it because he's frustrated that there's fans. But hey, that's your fucking fan base.
Yeah.
Tickets. I don't know what to tell you.
Pressure.
God, let's go to another side.
Oh.
See? What do we say? Run the goddamn football. We didn't do it. Now it's 3rd and 20. Now you run a draw.
Now you run the draw. I feel like you should have ran it. I don't know. I guess you go for it, but man, really take the time off though.
Well, here's one guy that if we do lose tonight, then we'll go back to
ran the ball.
Yeah,
that's usually what we like. We like to be under the radar.
Right under the
Although
radar.
we're gonna be on Sunday night next week, so you know.
Yeah, you
back
are.
in the spotlight. Like I said, they might be setting up to make fun of us.
Yeah.
We might be on a fucking 3-game losing streak by the end of the
Go.
Yeah, hope
They're running. They're throwing it.
9%.
All right, there you go.
That's like a run.
Yeah.
And then you hope you get a defensive holding like we keep getting called for.
Man. Yeah, it'd have been interesting though. See, if you would have ran it twice right there, O'Connell wants to run it twice. You get it into the 2 minutes. Make him use a 2-minute warning.
Yeah, definitely would take another 40 seconds off.
Yeah.
I still think with
Then
them only
use a
having one
timeout or
timeout,
not.
they're either going to get a field goal or not.
Yeah, good point.
That's right. Or maybe you hope you get a 3 out here. Oh, wow,
All right,
catch.
wow.
I don't know about that. He should have returned that. He had space. They're going to be at the 10-yard line.
You can let it go. There's no one behind you either.
I think all timeouts should be 30 seconds. Like high school.
Oh, one thing about going to games, especially in Ann Arbor Stadium, is you see the guy in red, and you see the time he adds on to that clock, and he comes out, the media guy.
3 minutes.
I can't stand that
longest
guy.
3 minutes.
I know it's your job, but I can't stand you, whoever you are.
Stand that guy.
I can't stand that guy. He just wears all
Especially
red and tells the refs when to go or not.
Fox noon kickoff is the worst. Fox games are just.
Man, I don't know. I I can't.
Score touchdown, 3-minute commercial.
Yeah.
Kick it off, 3-minute commercial.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
2 plays into the drive, guy gets hurt, 3-minute commercial.
3-minute commercial.
Jeez, oh man. Let's go.
Slow down the game and punch. On the third and fourth downs, the Rams will begin this drive from their own.
All right, defense.
Come on.
Make a play.
Come on. Hurt him.
Tight formation.
You tell me that ain't holding? Good God. Threw him on the ground.
Another play.
So funny though, they use probably more tight formations than any team in the league, but they do so much out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's really the guy that brought that and made it the trend in the league. You know, going back maybe 7 or 8 years ago, and so many people now.
So we're slowing down now over. It's still gonna end up being right around 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have receivers that can help you set the edge, but then it creates so much space outside of the perimeter for those receivers to work for those second level routes.
High percentage. Yep. Yeah. That was smart. Yeah, I get that. High percentage.
First down.
Cody Parkinson, good standard, and a timeout taken here after the first hour. Actually, it's the 2-minute
Well, at least the game's moving along.
Yeah.
You aren't putting any pressure on the quarterback. Or hardly any, anyway.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. What's going on here? Coach saved so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. Decided to go to practice. But
They got Aiden doing commercials.
He's already recovering. Already.
Let's talk eat more dancing. Double time.
Wow. Little score update at halftime. Pittsburgh 31, Syracuse nothing.
No way.
Yeah.
31-0 Pitt. Is Pitt for real?
They're 19th team in the country right now too. Common Core kind of blows,
Wow.
but yeah, dude, they're coming around. Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, I actually thought this might have been a tough matchup for them. But, man.
That makes me feel better about YSU getting blown out earlier this year, but my alma mater stinks. But it's
Yeah,
fine.
they're just. Yeah, I mean they're not a national title.
Yeah, my freshman year we go to Frisco, Texas. Yeah, it is. You have your juggernauts of South Dakota, North Dakota, and you kind of just got to eat your losses with them. But you can definitely like pick yourself back up with other games there. And I wish it was just. We have not been good. It's been rough since my freshman year of college. It was just it's been good and it's been downhill ever since. So. It'd be a lot of fun. The ice cap this year would be. Oh, no. What do they call it? Our arena? Basketball arena? At YSU? I forget now.
Well, it's Beagley.
It is Beagley,
Yeah.
but I thought there was
Is there
a nickname for it.
it?
I don't know. It would be a good time this year, though.
Football. I'm not sure what the basketball.
Yeah, ice caps for football. I would be good. It's gonna be a good time this year in basketball. I can't wait to go watch the guys play and even the girls play. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had fun there the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah.
We got to play the NIT.
Oh yeah.
Host Oklahoma State. That was fun.
That was awesome.
Damn near pulled it off too.
You never know when that team can. Like we were close to getting a bid for March about 2 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago. Just couldn't get it done. But I think we're close. I think we're close. We have new coaching now, but we're close.
It's a commercial for your Lord and Savior Russell Wilson.
Oh, Rusty season. Rusty. I love me some Russ. The moon balls are back. Let Rusty cook. The moon balls are back, and then George Pickens can catch them all, so it's great.
I do love that he incorporates both of his colleges in his Sunday night intro.
Russell.
Old pack of badges. That's kind of cool.
That is kind of sick.
Yeah.
The old pack of badges.
A lot better than what. Do you remember Ike Taylor? The Steelers. The front of it.
Oh yeah, Ike Taylor. Oh yeah.
T-square.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Well, now Stafford's just showing off now. We got some background music back here.
Yeah.
We got phones ringing here. Live studio audience, ain't nothing like that. Stafford doing his best Patrick Mahomes impression. Underhand.
Underhand. Here.
It's effective. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we really need to get something.
Yeah, they're just running.
Yep.
First down this time. Stop that clock.
What helps Vikings here is we're only having one timeout, so I feel like at best they're going to get a field goal.
Yeah.
Unless they hit a big chunk here. We're seeing this. I'll get down to
1 minute here.
65 seconds, so clock's running. Oh, we need to turn over. See, he just doesn't look right. Like he's like rolling around the ground, trying to get penalties.
He ain't 100%, that's for sure.
This might be on the Rams here. This would be huge. 10-second run on?
Yeah.
Let's use the timeout.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. Well, they damn near tried to call us for roughing passer. He blocked into it. So glad they finally picked up a flag on us. Oh yeah, he threw him into it. The staff was trying to get the call.
What's the follow through by 77's arms?
Oh yeah.
That's probably why they said he was blocked into it.
Oh, I thought he was going to pick that. Man.
Oh.
Good step up there. All right, 3rd and 6. Got a chance to get off the field. 47 seconds in midfield. Don't think they go for it unless they picked up some yards here. It'll probably be too risky the other half to get us that field position.
A lot of underneath throws. Most of what Stafford has thrown, get the ball.
We gotta get stops right here, man.
Right here.
So it wins football games. Go down stops. No pressure again.
Oh, he blocked it.
Oh man, Ringer got his hand up there. The screen was there.
That was it. Yeah.
He's still fucking running.
That was a great stop. Great stop.
Needed that. Definitely needed that. One.
Flores fired up.
3.
Relinquish the football.
It's not the same.
Whatever the hell that means.
I forgot you actually haven't been to Westside.
No.
I actually forget that. That's something that we.
I just know that you say it. Yeah.
You just know you say it. Ooh.
Oh. Great.
All right. Well, with 35 seconds to go, I don't think it was a flag. Don't be roughing the punter or something.
Another flag is down at the 44-yard line.
Basically, with the line of scrimmage on. I mean, if it's on it, I mean, we're probably going to run off that. Yeah. Half this is going. We're at 2. So
wow.
With the Rams only having one timeout, this is a good thing. I think we're kneeling on this and going to the half. Well, since we're not live, you want to take a break in halftime? You want to do that, and then we can always recap.
I'll probably stop this and start recording, and then I'll mesh them two together. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, we could say it. Took a break in halftime.
Yeah.
So no pressure since we're not live. Give ourselves a break today.
All right.
I just want to make sure nothing crazy happens here.
Yeah. Looks like that's it.
I would have thought they would make us run one more play, but we would just kneel on anyway. See, and this is fucking. This is like fucking Darasol too, dude.
Yeah.
Our best offensive lineman, and we fucking lose them on a play that meant nothing.
They needed nothing. Yeah.
Why didn't they just fucking kneel on it? This is fucking stupid right here. Zero reason to run a fucking play on your 3-yard line at the end of the half like this.
Oh,
now he's fucking hurt.
Man. Oh,
it didn't look good.
Just bent that way.
Just hope that he just tweaked it. We lose our best offensive lineman on the final play of the fucking half when we're not going to go anywhere anyway. All he had to do was kneel on it. We run a play. And now he's hurt. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That is so. There it is. There's Minnesota Vikings football.
There it is.
In a fucking nutshell, right there. That might just be. And if he's out for the year, that's our season.
Oh.
Just like that. Wow. Oh, definitely gonna be going through it. Unreal. Unreal.
Devontae Adams talk about commercial.
If they come back from commercial and there's a cart coming out,
yeah,
you
want to end it? You want to just end the podcast?
Yeah.
And struggle.
Wow. Wow.
And struggle with CPAP.
Definitely look like ankle, lower leg.
You should check out Inspire.
Jeez.
No mask, no hose.
And it's real close to Godwin's injury. Like, kind of mop up garbage time. That, like, you know, granted they were down 10 minutes to go. They're trying to go down and get a score. Like, I agreed with that more than this. This is where the fuck were you going to go from the 3-yard line with 30 seconds to go and a half?
That's what I mean.
Like,
I don't know why not just kneel.
You're not really trying to score.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, injury wasn't been the first thing I thought. I just thought about a fumble, like, you know, and give him the ball right there. Like, kneel on the damn ball. Like there's no reason to run a play there. Zero reason. And now he's gonna have to answer for it at the end of the game. Yeah. Because
why did you just
know? At best,
what
he's
yard
out for
line?
this game. You know.
What yard line were they on?
They're on a 3. They're on a 3-yard line right now.
When they got the ball on 1st and 10?
Yes.
Well, no wonder they didn't kneel it. Because you kneel it, then they have the play clock still. They had 25 seconds on it, I think.
No, it's 40-second play clock.
Oh,
now maybe the Rams call a timeout, and you'd have to do another one. So yeah, he needs help.
All right, he needs help.
Well, he's out for his game.
Yeah, that hurts.
All 5 starters.
Yeah, we were
Every game, they started every game this season, and they missed only 9 snaps collectively. But now David Quisenberry
missed 9 snaps. Oh, it's gonna go up now. Oh yeah, and here we are. Now we're fucking kneeling.
Now you're kneeling.
Yeah, cool. Play late, guys. Way to go. Unbelievable. That just pisses me off. Like, anybody gets hurt, I'm upset.
Right.
But that's our best offensive line. So, and he definitely is not coming back in this game. Minimum.
Right.
Probably longer. So.
All right. That's
wow.
half.
So yeah, halftime.
All right, we're back. Just kicked off. Yeah, still not over that injury at the end there. Just. Yeah, I agree. Not the way to do that. Not the way to end that.
We'll see what kind of adjustments they made. Like I said, I'm still more scared of the defense. Now I'm scared offensively. That, you know.
Yeah, I can let someone in.
Quisenberry hold up. Darisaul's our best lineman by far. One of the best in the league, really. They're still feeding Nakua. So that hasn't changed.
Yeah.
They get more pressure on Stafford.
Yeah, somehow. They are.
For the Rams, the difference between 3-4 and 2-5 at this particular point is huge.
Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier. That's a huge game for them.
Yeah, it's a big game for them.
You know, if they were to lose this game, the possibility of guys potentially moving. We win this game. It's too
yeah, technically, we lose this. We're where we're at. We're at where we're at anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Nakua. Oh, you didn't get it. That would have been awesome if he caught that. That's the kind of stuff he can do.
That's a good job not getting flagged for interference either.
Yeah.
Picking on Gilmore tonight.
Man. That was... What? No.
Oh, okay, they got on the Rams. I thought they were calling defensive one. I'm like, where?
Wow.
What?
I thought he was going to do it again. He's fun to watch.
I never saw a flag get thrown.
Yeah.
Flags. Has there been a lot of them, or just a lot of them at inopportune times?
It feels like inopportune times, but there hasn't been a lot of yardage getting thrown around.
The game's still kind of moving around.
Really,
time-wise, the game is dragging.
Yeah, really knocking drives down and not being able to do anything with them.
pretty close to what they were going to have anyway.
Yeah.
As he crosses the 30-yard line by Harrison Phillips.
Come on, D. Gotta get off the field.
Williams tonight has carried a dozen
Really need them to step up now. You know, have some question marks on the line, huh?
also caught a touchdown pass. This is where the Vikings
The one thing they talk about at halftime, other than the bullshit run that Jones had to end the half that got Darisaw hurt. Prior to that, the first 2 drives, he had like 8 touches.
Yeah.
And the next 2 drives had 0. We couldn't get a first down. So
yeah.
You might want to make sure AJ gets the ball here. Second half. Third down. Gotta get off. Get off. 0 pressure. Do you only get 1 in? Oh, they're saying, oh my God. 2 refs are saying he got it. Unbelievable.
Dang.
I'll tell you what, for a guy who, has been hurt, wasn't supposed to play, barely practiced, what a night. Yeah, and let's give Stafford a lot of credit for the timing.
Wow, I think he did.
He anticipates. That's a tough thing to
Definitely won.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
It's a catch. Fuck.
Possesses the football. That's a great
Unless you want to make an argument he didn't have control of the ball.
Yeah.
Gave him that chance to get those feet down. 6 catches.
Got burned on a challenge last week that he should have won. He didn't, so he didn't challenge it.
Yeah.
From the midfield strike, a 5-yard gain here for Kyron Williams. Tackled by Thomas, and we second down.
I don't know, I got a bad feeling.
Bad feeling now.
So, yep. As weird as it sounds, like, I just...
Yeah.
That's very foretelling, I feel. Hope I'm wrong, but we're going to need some kind of, I feel like, freaky play to win it.
Yeah.
The jewels on fucking...
I know. I was going to comment on that. He's got some jewels on. Diamonds are dancing out of his life.
2nd and 6.
I still don't understand why you wear it while you're playing.
Oh, man. Oh, he's trying to defend it now.
How about offensive pass? You know what? Harrison slowed down. He was playing.
He's playing, yeah.
He's seeing the Rams receivers trying to play for flags. And Harrison does that.
3rd and 6.
Another chance to get off the field. I feel like I've been saying that all night.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only done it once. The other stop we got was when they gave us a couple penalties and had to run a draw on 3rd down.
Mm-hmm.
3rd and shorts are converting. Could be 4 down territory if he gets in rental. Oh, pick! That's a pick! That's a pick!
That's huge.
Relinquish the football. Byron Murphy Jr.
Wow.
You a fan of these? You a fan of these little celebrations, the turnover celebrations?
All the way to the end zone? Yeah, for the Steelers. I'm biased, but...
I feel like I tell you what, the Vikings have some cool celebrations.
Really?
They've had some epic ones over the years. All right, well, that was a big turnover.
Yeah, it was big.
We'll see if Quisenberry holds up. I'm guessing Derek's trying to find any news on it to be official. I'm sure they'll break it here on the broadcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. He's been ruled out. And it's knee. They're saying knee injury.
Knee.
Ankle.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
hopefully it's not like an ACL or anything like that. MCL,
I
LCL.
thought you said you researched this.
Don't overpay for your next project. Get fair quality at an everyday low price. Available at the Home Depot.
Out for this game, which that was pretty apparent. Hopefully, nothing.
Yeah.
Class leading safety
Getting back in
features
10 days.
every turn. The Hyundai Tucson.
I know, that's nice now, though. You have 10 days off. The short weeks, but then they have 10 days.
It's one of those that you feel bad if the injury happens in the middle of the game.
Right.
But for it to, on a play that just shouldn't even
Cheat on cookies and cream? Cookies and cream.
It just sucks.
Big on protein, low on sugar, huge on flavor. What? It's basically cheating.
Check out Mahomes scrambling into T-Mobile to get the new iPhone 16 Pro.
Has a 6-0 team looked any worse than the Chiefs this year, though?
Oh, I know.
It's still pulling out. Well, they like the Steelers from a couple years ago.
Oh, they're like,
what
what were they?
Was
We
it
were 10-0.
10?
10. Yeah.
Definitely the worst 10-0 team I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know, definitely.
It was amazing. Like,
it was though. That's why
kept winning.
every week I post on Twitter like we won again. Like keep like Steeler Nation. Like but like I kept posting it. And I'm like, man, like will this ever stop?
And Ben was still there, right?
And Ben was still there. We made the playoffs. That was like the year before you retired, or 2 years before you retired. But yeah.
Yeah, that one blew my mind.
I know.
State Farm is there.
Inside the NFL goes deep with previews of the biggest.
Yeah, I mean the Chiefs are. But that defense is utterly insane.
Yeah.
The defense is utterly insane. But Patrick Mahomes doesn't need to do anything. And of course, the first year I have in fantasy, he's dog shit. So here we are. But yeah, I mean Kareem Hunt doing so good. Now they have DeAndre Hopkins. Maybe it changes it around. I don't know. But Mahomes is not himself, and neither is Kelsey. But the defense just keeps winning them games. So I don't know.
Rich keep getting richer. I just don't understand how people like that can get traded for 5th round pick conditionally.
I know, right?
It's just I don't know. There's no other teams that's sitting around going, oh wait a minute, like I can get DeAndre Hopkins for a 5th round pick. I'll give you a 4th. Like, I just don't understand how nobody undercuts them.
Well, like I had an argument with one of my friends at one time. I just couldn't. We traded away Juju Smith-Schuster to the Patriots. Yeah, that was his first team when he was away from us for like a 2nd round pick. And I'm like, wouldn't you take experience over just getting a rookie? And then it can turn into greatness, but it can also turn into crap. Yeah.
Look at this. I was saying about not giving Jones touches. He gets 2 straight, including a screen out to midfield.
Wow.
So that was the secret to the first 2 drives. Got to feed him.
Well, now you got that 12 personnel and with 2 tight ends. The play action, what you want to watch it in linebackers. Watch how they get out. They're worried about their potential shots downfield.
Where do you stand there, Darnold? Where do you stand there?
Yep.
Take shots, but what they
Yeah, the Rams pressured them a lot better than the Vikings did.
Yeah.
But the spring game as well.
Well, like I said, it's going to scare me even more with theirs. I'll be so, yeah, they're going to get to me even more.
Yeah.
Theirs is a little bit better by blocker than pass blocker, but in my opinion.
No one's ever going to be Aaron Donald. We all know that. But Kobe Turner, who was the nose guard last year and had a great rookie year out of Wake Forest, 91, he's now moved out to that tackle spot where Aaron Donald used to be. And I tell you, he's got some twitch. He's a bit undersized, but has great quickness, and how about him having a chance to learn from Aaron Donald? So,
come on, boys. We need a scoring drive here.
great play, and laying that lineman to get to the backfield.
These days, 6'2", 297 is undersized.
All right.
There you go. Oh, he fought. I think he got there. I think he kept fighting. I think he got the first down.
I gave him the spot.
They didn't give him. He earned it. He earned that spot.
It, yeah. Yeah, they just called it.
Darius Williams was there, and Addison again back. Played college.
He wasn't there until he kept fighting. He's slow. He's looking right at it. Going, I gotta get it right there.
Vikings team is an effort team, both sides of the football.
Can't get a better view than that.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Love Jordan. You just got to make sure he's not behind the wheel.
Yeah.
Jefferson, who was blazing hot in that first half, they've been doing a good job taking him away. He's already caught 6 for 74, but he's been
He got to 74 after that torrid start the first 2 drives.
The way this game started, in a short week, they were determined to get him going early. Just as you say that, it's a matter of time. Just like last week against the Lions.
I apologize for some of the delay. Now I'm not saying this was hard about doing the Viking game. Now I'm kind of focused and getting nervous and pacing here a little bit.
It'll be better for the baseball game next week, I think.
Yeah,
we'll be back into it.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
There it is.
Yep.
Just.
They're staying there. I almost called Sam Darnold Sam Bradford. Holy shit. Having flashbacks.
Sam Bradford.
That was actually kind of similar scenario, we came out the one year with him, guns blazing. We were like 5-0.
Yeah.
4-0, whatever it was, and then lost a couple games. And he got hurt. Yeah, I don't even think we made the damn playoffs that year, actually. After starting out 5-0.
Oh.
Got him.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I don't. Oh, they're gonna give it to him. I honestly live. I mean, both refs are saying it. I don't know if he had.
That's
control.
a great catch.
Holy shit! What a great.
If that's
catch.
it, don't even review it. Get on the ball and smack it.
Yeah,
Don't snap it. Don't let him review that.
Had it, lost it, had it. Oh, that's a cat. I think he held it. Maybe they'll show.
Oh, they got it. No, they got it.
Oh, they got the playoff, but I think they won it. Damn.
That's not.
I almost wish they would have challenged. I think they'd have lost, and then they'd have lost time out.
That was crazy.
Where was the fucking flag, by the way? It was interference, by the way, and they never did call a flag. Wow.
That is crazy.
Man, is he sick. That is actually pretty close to what Pickens did the other night. You don't really think Pickens is better than Jefferson, right?
Not yet.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Not yet. Not yet.
Should have that first down back now. Rushed too much. Wasted it down. But
I almost want to say that
third and goal now.
George Pickens will have a Super Bowl before Justin Jefferson. That would be terrible. But we would have to do it in the next 7 years. I don't know if we got it in the next 7 years. It depends on what we can do in the offseason coming out, but it can get interesting. Like, we look good okay right now. Like, we really do. We do.
I like your defense.
We do. Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
If we can keep adding pieces around we just need a better offensive line maybe, and then a little piece here, there. But yeah.
Come on, I still feel like our defense is improving, but I still feel like we need to score touchdowns.
Yeah.
Come on, Donald. Interference? Okay. Jefferson on the ground in the end zone. I think maybe a flag, but he's not really bitching for one, so.
Yeah.
Still going to find a way to double him. Still take him inside and outside in with that double.
Yeah, he kind of fell and lost his footing. Damn. So, I guess we're kicking.
Wow. 17?
Shut up. And yeah, the Rams right line for
17?
Too. Oh,
yeah.
So, better score again. Oh, Al, don't even do it. Hasn't missed a kick.
All right, take a little lead. 17-14. 6:22 in the third, but.
Okay.
What a catch by Justin. Crazy.
Probably not even in his top 5 of best catches of all time either.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't.
You never miss a drive. I mean, you could always try the bomb.
I got something better. I'm on my way.
Yeah, do you actually think it's worse that they rolled out their sound so early in the game? Like, you know, if it's a for sure, is it that bad? Or do you just think it's like...
yeah, I know, I wonder.
Halfway through the game, we're like, well, we're not going to come back today. But I feel like that injuries, sometimes they wait a quarter before they say, like,
yeah.
say questionable return.
Right.
Even if they really think he's not coming back. Because there was like, no, he's out. Like,
yeah.
Now in this team challenge, our kickers
that makes me nervous. That's like, is he out because he's headed to the fucking hospital for x-rays?
Yeah.
Needs more than that. Right. So it's like 97% there. Like I go, excuse me? Well, you know. No, Andrew, enlighten me. It's just because they have a 97% customer satisfaction rating. Now try this.
You know, the year he ended up going to the Rams and winning the ring, he was giving you to go to the Vikings. Whitworth.
Oh, yeah.
Right after
I'd take the over.
2017, the Case Keenum year, Minneapolis Miracle year.
Oh, right. Man.
FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets when you bet.
Again, that's
Didn't
what
we
said we struggled with for years was no offensive line.
Yeah.
So you won't let a hunch go to waste and make every moment more. New customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
Do you have any parlays going on there?
No, I don't have anything right now. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Do you?
No, I was gonna do this one, but
yeah,
another layer of worrying about it.
That's why I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't miss fantasy football.
Right, right.
I don't have to worry about. That's the other thing, like just
in a way,
stress level. But like,
yeah.
What if I had Nakua? Like
exactly.
I'm over here going, ooh, I hope Nakua does good. But
yeah.
I want to be able to root against them the whole fucking game.
Yeah, you know? Yeah, good point.
I don't want to see them get any cash.
It can happen. No, it can happen when you're betting too. Like if betting in fantasy football don't always align, and it can get it can get stressful.
Couldn't pay it off in the end zone. Frustration on the sideline. But the Vikings have the lead. Little Reichert to kick off. And a yard keep in the end zone.
Yeah, my 26-23 in line if we're all field
yeah. Yeah, you have to miss or kick a field or you have the touchdown and miss extra point.
Or just get through field.
Yeah.
I'll take anything for it.
I miss those old jerseys sometimes. I really do.
Some shit players in the top 5 other than
yeah. 2009, man.
Wow, that's only like 15. So there's only 2 guys in the league from the 2009 draft.
Wow.
A punter and
Matthew Stafford.
Doesn't feel like that old, that long ago, but it was 15 years.
15 years ago.
Yeah, it's still.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That feels gross.
It does.
Ugh.
I still remember him at Georgia.
Yeah.
It does.
I remember watching.
It doesn't surprise me that it was that long ago. Like Stafford, to me, feels like he's been in the league for almost my whole life. Like it just feels that way. Like,
yeah.
He was in Detroit so long, you know.
That was actually the first time I got a memory of Matthew Stafford was Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson on Thanksgiving. I don't remember what year. I think it was probably 2010, 2011. It was a great game.
All right, too much time. Yeah, all day back here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's got fucking weapons, man. Like, he's going to find them.
Jeez, don't give him all that time.
First down. Yeah. 2 rookies on the line, so the Rams can't get to them. Although we didn't show any pressure there at all.
He fell. Man, he finally got there, too.
Another hold, by the way. Again, I know you can call hold almost every.
Yeah, it's almost It
is frustrating sometimes though when it's right in front of the quarterback, and if he's not holding, he probably gets there.
Yeah,
that's where it's frustrating, or when it opens up a hole. Oh, there you go. You got a piece of it.
Second down and 10. It's because of one of the smartest guys in the game, Harrison Phillips, the nose guard, was out there. Seventh-year pro in Stanford. It's almost better off he dropped it. But that ball was definitely.
I only got my first drink tonight. That was one thing I thought I was going to do. That's because I thought we were going live too.
Oh, yeah.
It's good. Live, I get drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calm the nerves. I feel less pressure.
Right.
You know.
We're going to figure it out.
That's right. Ah!
Wow. Is that 2-2? Yep, 2-2.
Well, Rams are into Viking territory.
2-2 Atwell is so fast, dude. So fast.
Pulls that flat defender with him, Shaq Griffin. And very simple high-low read for as accurate a quarterback as you'll see in Stafford. So well-designed, again, protection is there. Stafford's going to make that throw every time. The 2 big guns missing until tonight. Was the decision though was a leading receiver coming into number 21 position.
All day to throw again.
Oh, he's got him. Atwell.
Oh, wow.
What a play.
Wow. Murphy.
What a play.
Closed extremely well. Oh, my God.
Damn.
Yeah, definitely saved a touchdown. He had him.
Maybe it's because I called him.
Incomplete second and 10. You move him the way
So he moved him over
May
too.
usually does, but it creates the matchup for an undersized Atwell to be able to
Why
get
Murphy
around
picked it
one.
up? Man, that was close.
Atwell's actually 30
Wow, and you know what? And he played. He washed his arms. He didn't even.
up and get that right hand. If he threw that ball
You could see
it earlier, he put it out front. That's a touchdown.
Savage started running down. He was getting ready to celebrate a touchdown.
Man,
now they might not get this playoff.
Yeah.
I don't think they did, but
no, it's flag.
Yep. Oh, actually, they got a false start. Maybe. All right. Come on, make him pay for that. 4 minutes to go in the third.
He said, but
No, I'm not so sure it's going to go over.
I know.
See? That's where they get you.
Right.
he'd be willing to stick with that. That might be the growth. And I told him about me taking care of it.
Ah, wide open. Come on, D. Man, there's just holes everywhere.
So far, we're pleased with what we've seen.
Well, I said over 6.5. Nakua's up to
Nakua.
7 catches, block 6.
Oh my God.
I wonder how much of it the Rams held back Cup and Nakua because of their playing the Raiders.
Yeah, I wonder if they were ready to go or not. Like Nakua could have been ready the way he's playing tonight, and he was on limited practice this week.
I think they were like, fuck it, we can beat the Raiders.
Yeah. Probably.
Which makes you wonder, did Minnesota do that with Hawkins?
Oh yeah, if you
I mean, if the Rams were showing all their hands, I'm still on the road in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
If he was there, I'd play him.
Oh man.
I'm gonna call a flag. I'm gonna call
Thank
it
God,
a
anyway.
fucking touchdown.
Wow.
That's gonna be it.
Wow.
Well, your score is looking good.
Right now, yeah.
We talked so much about the Here's DeMarcus Robinson, who gets one-on-one. There's the hold that he's able to work through that hold. No safety support over the top. You see 44 Metellus coming over late.
Wow. That wouldn't matter anyway. They got him for interference either way. They're on the one if he used it. So. Well, trail for the first time tonight. Fucking 4-point game.
2.5 in the third.
Since you're not up, he has not received at least in a week. And he has got the question. And he is concerned. Obviously not.
Well, Jefferson's 5th all-time in receiving yards for the
Oh wow.
He'll be 4th eventually. And
Who's your leader? Was it Moss?
for receiving yards, yeah.
Yeah.
Class-leading safety features at every turn. The new 2025 Hyundai Tucson.
If you've got a third one, oh, they're not. Here's this one. Here's this one. Here's that one. Here they are.
I will say the one thing about Moss though is when he first left, or actually, I'm sorry, not when he left, it was like right when his rookie contract was up. we lost a playoff game. It was the Giants 41 donut.
Oh.
Championship. And he actually referenced the fact that the franchise was cursed when we won Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then promptly in the offseason signs a contract extension to stay. That's like how do you go from that, saying that kind of shit to I'm gonna stick around, you know, like So that like rubbed me the wrong way. And obviously when he got in the end zone, loved it, danced, right? But I had a jersey of it. I gave that away. Like I was so pissed. Like
wow,
it just pissed me off.
Yeah.
So then he goes to Oakland, New England, and then we get him back.
Then you get him back. Yeah, that's right.
The second year of Favre, and I thought, oh, we're gonna bring it all back, and then shit. So the team was already in disarray by the time we got there.
Yeah.
But he was a freak, though. I mean, man, he just could throw it up and he's catching it.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I see him picking.
I don't know what I did with mine.
Man, I just worried about our defense. It's trash all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked at the recent performance.
But you love it, because you're trying to win your bet.
Yeah, I'm on pace right now. I'm on pace for the score. Man, I should have bet it.
Well, if you nail it, man, that's a nice payout. Yeah. It doesn't matter how much you bet on it. You can predict the final score.
Right.
It's so hard. I was so close to the opening game of the year, Michigan to Fresno. Everybody that would listen, I said 31-10 Michigan. And it was 30.
Oh, man. Yeah. Fernando. That is what a legend. Hall of Famer.
Yeah. More fuel for fire for the Dodgers to win it all. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is your grandfather's baseball. Iron Man. Think about that. Is the Dodgers in action against the Yankees tomorrow? Walk 7 guys.
Yeah, game 1 tomorrow. It should be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch some of that.
Come on, run that ball.
I really don't care about either team, but
yeah, I always watch
those star-studded lineups, though. So
right.
I did, and this is just his delivery, and he looked at the sky, the wind up, and still going on with his game. Throw a sombrero in the air. I mean, he was very special, very humble. Wound up as the broadcaster on Spanish language radio with the Dodgers for many years. A wonderful, humble man. Boy, he turned this town upside down.
What a rookie season. When rookie of the year, Cy Young, and they won the World Series.
Oh.
That's a hell of a rookie season.
Come on, throw the ball. Throw the ball.
All around.
First down.
Okay, first. You need to respond. Figure something out.
Let's see Darnold again, who's been questioned throughout his career. Can he be the guy? We've all seen that he can be within this offense. But even there, he has the athletic ability to get out of there. We've seen last week, especially using his legs, but instead of just back there taking off when he feels some pressure, he just subtly moves up, buys a little bit of time, climbs the pocket, checks down, first down. That's quarterbacking in this offense. That's a great job.
Yeah, much better game today.
They've been efficient tonight, 15-19.
Yeah.
Up there. But you gotta run it, keep them honest.
Yeah.
Bobby Brown that time also involved working down the line of scrimmage. Big man, nose guard, 328 pounds. They're doing a good job.
What is that red orb defensive look?
I don't know. I don't think I watched enough Thursday Night Football, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is, but
yeah. Hopefully, if anybody's listening, please comment on that.
Yeah, please let us know if you're listening at this point.
I guess we could Google it.
Come on.
Defensive coordinator, grandson of Don, son of David. That's Cook. Across the 50. Jalen Naylor makes that grab.
I don't know about this. 3rd and 3, they're trying, or they're trying to draw them off sides. I'm sure I like trying to rush here and let the quarterback out, get the play they want, but
I'm
if
going
they
for
actually
it.
stand in there, no, I think they're trying to get them off sides. Let the quarterback out. All right, taking it to the 4th. 21-17.
Fourth
Deficit.
quarter.
Win this game, 15 minutes.
Vikings 17.
I'm gonna get pissed. What time are we at?
31-40.
1 in 3 pet
What?
parents has used their pets
31-40.
as their pets.
31-40.
Yeah, I stopped it and restarted.
Oh, okay.
So, I'll be good.
You're right, second act.
Yeah, second. Yeah, that's good.
The delicious Caesar canine cuisine is a beneficial.
You can't do that. Well, he's out of here. You can't watch football. World Tostitos.
Sorry, man, we're all out.
Brady would never.
Brady's not here.
Now that I shop for credit cards with Credit Karma, I don't need your lucky crystals. If a card has the Karma guarantee, they'll give me $50 if I don't get approved.
You know our store policy.
I've never been involved.
Get approved or get $50 on offers with the Karma guarantee.
Food. For people with eosinophilic esophagitis, or EOE, food can be difficult to swallow. For them, there's Dupixent, proven to help reduce inflammation and ease swallowing. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain, and if you have a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change or stop steroid or asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Difficulty swallowing? Do more to help ease EOE. Talk to your doctor about Dupixent.
At Papa John's, the Shakaroni is back. It's our extra biggie,
What's wrong?
ultra super pepperoni pizza. The biggest of the big, with more cheese, more pepperoni, and more shack. Get the Shakaroni for $12.99. Only at Papa John's. Order now to earn rewards.
We already have a small group at the church. It's the same as what you would have in a home.
Right.
I can tell you right now, some of the boys would go for this.
Yeah.
I mean, like, where are you going to park? Like, if you're parking,
The young people like that. The older people.
we got two of the conversations.
It'll start when I come back.
That was
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks
We just
to
had
help
our
provide
question
meals
for
to
our
those in need. Join us at
Well, it wasn't from
feedingamerica.org.
us.
Right.
We sent it to the guy at the
Yeah,
state level
who's like,
who was supposed to give it to him.
and I said, well, how did you know we were looking for a pastor? And the guy still had to talk to him. Why didn't he give him the questionnaire?
Very good.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter, 3-3.
All right, let's go, boys. Come on.
Vikings got the ball. 48. No, 50. Yeah, 43.
Oh, got him!
Oh, what a catch.
Nope.
Let's go.
Jones,
The way that ball came out of
Jones.
the way that ball came out of Darnold's
Yeah, it
hand.
looked like a lame duck.
It's gonna go.
There's no way. No way he can match up with Aaron Jones.
Yeah, when you got a lineman on, man, that's a
Yeah,
great
really.
matchup for them.
What a catch.
Oh, look at, I mean, wait, wow.
What a catch.
This guy's got wide receiver skill set as far as running routes. And he got matched up against the big guy. Boys, we just talked about being
All right.
outside hero. You can't
8 points on this guy now. Gotta get it off. Didn't get it.
That's
Fucking
fine.
delay game.
Are you kidding me? Good lord.
Been a lot of those back.
I'm gonna give him a timeout. Which, you know, in the game you're trailing in the fourth quarter, you don't really like that either.
Yeah.
First down sometimes.
Yeah,
Well, I
he's
mean,
pissed.
it's early enough in the quarter, I guess it's not a big deal. But you know, had they been at 2 timeouts already,
Right.
not, then you're almost like, oh, it's 5 yards and it's first down, you know. But what do you think about them changing the rule for 12 out on the field in the middle of the season?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what a smart play.
Yeah.
What a smart play.
Yeah. It's just knowing, you know, the rules. I remember when Belichick used to, you know, he would take a false start penalty on a punt when it was 4th down.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game because they rewound it like the play clock.
Oh,
and if
right.
the clock was running prior to the penalty, they let the clock run again. Like, so he's like a minute, 15 seconds on a play, you know. The end of the game, like, it's just like taking advantage of it, you know. So they had, and that's one that was an easy fix to make too, but.
Right.
You know, I don't know. It's still a risk. I mean, he gives up 5 yards. And,
And
even it's a fucking field goal. You know what I mean? So, like.
Yeah. Risking those 5, too.
It's still a risk. But the 4 seconds is when he won it off. And,
and
it ended up obviously mattering. But to think that it's still a risk either way. It's very call and it worked out.
Right.
But, you know, still a risk if they end up picking up the yards. Because they had enough time to run a play because they had a timeout. You know, they ran the wrong play. I actually think they should have just ran the ball, draw something, got down, especially in college because you don't need to be touched.
Yeah.
So you can literally just fall down with a second to go, get the timeout. So and the play was like slow-mo. He backed up, dropped back to pass, and then stepped up and started. I'm like, go ahead.
Yeah.
As soon as he started running, I'm like, he ain't gonna have enough time.
Yeah. No clock management.
All right, we got 3rd and 4 here. Big here because field goal doesn't only get you back to within 1, so I want to just get 4 down to everybody.
Yeah.
I fucking ran it.
You ran.
No, granted, Naylor fucking dropped it, you know, but man, Darnold had the first down. Kick it. He's kicking it.
Yeah.
He run his lips. Fuck.
There goes my 17, isn't it? That made it yet.
Yeah, man, he had the fucking first down. It's so frustrating, but he thought maybe he
made it.
You know what though? He probably thought he could get 6.
Right yeah.
If he catches it, it is a touchdown.
Yeah, I think he had it.
It's a touchdown if he catches it. Got to catch it. It's right in his fucking hand. That's what you get, Justin. You know, Justin. I'm not going to say. All right, it's right on 20.
There it is.
Wow. That was disappointing. Another disappointing. Man. Living through it, man. Living through it.
Type 2 diabetes? Discover the Ozempic Trizone. I got the power of 3. I lowered my A1C, CV risk, and lost some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it.
I'm under 7.
Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults also with known heart disease.
You feel like every time you see somebody that's lost a lot of weight, that's probably what they're
You just don't even be like, yeah.
Or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or is allergic to it. Stop Ozempic and get medical help right away if you get a lumbar swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes.
Dropping like flies. Gotta love these fucking Thursday night games.
Short week.
We're buying into it by trying to launch a podcast on Thursday night.
Yeah, really.
So we're trying to take advantage, I guess, too, but not a fan of it. Plus, I used to look forward to whatever the Thursday night college game was.
Oh yeah.
I kind of grew up with that. The NFL didn't really compete with that, of course, other than Thanksgiving. But
yeah, Thanksgiving is just so legendary now.
Yeah, that's kind of ingrained in. So
yeah,
I'm good with that. Every Thursday sucks. Pitt's still blowing out Syracuse.
Let me check. Yeah.
Which I mean, 31
Yeah. Common Core had 4 interceptions.
And that was the first half, right? What was the first half?
I think. 41-6. Wow. Yeah. Syracuse might score, but yeah. He has 5 interceptions now.
Why is he still in the game at this point?
He's thrown 55 times, completed 28.
Fourth quarter, right?
Yeah, it's 8 minutes left. I think 6 or 8 minutes left.
Stafford had 3 touchdown passes all season. Coming into the
3
3 in the game. Only 1 to Williams.
That's typical Viking football there. We put every quarterback in the
Everyone you got.
Whoever plays us.
Kirk Cousins
if
will
they
be
only
up there.
played us, if a quarterback had a career where all he did was play the Vikings, first battle.
16 touchdowns for this team.
Although, you know, one quarterback that we never, or actually, there's one quarterback that none of my football teams ever beat in their careers. And he played against my Vikings 3 times, against Michigan twice. He was 5-0 in his career. There's a little trivia for you. Mull that over for a minute.
Yeah.
Trying to think what the NFL teams he played for that he beat us with. One was the Browns.
That was against us.
And 12 guys on the field.
12 guys on the field.
Play of the drive. That is
Oh.
Viking football. I want to say the Patriots, and I don't know why I think it was the Raiders or something.
He's a quarterback?
5-0 against the Vikings. Or 3-0 against Vikings, 2-0 against Michigan. So 5-0 against my teams.
Horrible.
Made never think of it. Just a guy that just journeyman backup quarterback. Give up.
Yeah.
Brian Hoyer.
I should have guessed that when you said the Browns, but
I never saw my football team beat Brian Hoyer.
Wow. Freaking Brian Hoyer. Oh my God.
He knows already he wants to check this ball down.
Blake Corum could have fucking beat me time. Really.
That's just icing on the cake, I think.
These guys can't stop anybody.
No. Yep. Great progression. I mean, that's so good.
That's what a lot of time left, and sometimes you hate chasing the score, but
oh, there you think? Yeah, over back there. Look at that. That's a great. Yeah. Man.
Long there at that second level, right there. There's that quick throw.
No pressure. No kidding.
Hall of Famer Matt Stafford.
Probably.
I think so.
Probably got him over.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely got the numbers.
He had the numbers with Calvin, and then he just needed that. So.
Stafford came over. One of the biggest trades ever. I mean,
he's going.
Over Detroit, Jared Goff goes the other.
Even though I do think the NFL, the Hall of Fame starting to become the Hall is very good.
Yeah, I know,
There's some
right?
guys that I grew up watching that, they were great players, but they just weren't. Like Brian Dawkins. Like I just never watching him. I just don't think.
Yeah, there's
think Hall of Famer, right? Champ Bailey.
There's a few of those guys like that. You really think that they deserve to be in,
yeah. Surefire. There's some guys I'm like, I feel like no one's in there.
Yeah, right.
All the time again.
Nobody's ever around him.
You don't really like the effort there either. Really, he's got the first yard shot.
The 10 days will be good. Win or lose here, 10 days will be good.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
And, at least I might lose the number of credits.
Yeah.
We always talked about because they're on schedule so much. It's not easy to see a guy who's rushing.
Come on, defense. Make a stop.
Get in there.
There you go. Oh, look at this. They're going to get it.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him.
Yeah, whoa, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he gave a good spot, too.
Yeah, they did.
They're going to go for it, I think.
I would think they will.
Yeah.
Just get enough pressure to stop him. Yeah, Van Ginkel did a nice job.
Well, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it?
See him out here. Can't bounce it. There's nowhere to go. Good push from.
Yeah, he did get. He got pushed back.
Yeah. Could have hit the right hole of the block, but yeah, they needed the end first.
First things first, don't go off sides.
Yeah.
They're killing him at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to get it off.
Third of the yard.
Yes, they did.
Oh, they don't get it. No, they did. Oh, that was dangerous.
Did you have any doubt? I knew they were going to get it.
And you know, he would follow him. I don't blame him. Nakua, 17. Keep saying it's not just about what he does as a receiver. I'm getting behind this guy. 6'2", 210. He's going to take on that linebacker. No problem. Finishes the block. That's the overlooked thing about him, obviously. He's such a good receiver, you forget what else he
We're going to win this game.
Takeaway here.
Yeah.
You ain't getting cup.
I know. He's not going to get traded now.
There you go. That was good. It's the bad thing, though. It's so out there. It's almost like you have to do it. You're going to hurt again.
I was going to say, like, he's just holding on to him.
Brian Flores told me this week, he said, you know about Bernard coming over from Houston? Everybody wants to talk about his pressures. He's got 38.
He said he was in the tent earlier.
This guy's he's like a lunch pail guy.
Oh,
He does all the dirty work. So make sure
especially by Phillips,
he's a
too.
two-way player.
Oh, yeah, no wonder.
That's a beautiful play there by 58.
I'm ready to go.
Get in there.
Minutes left in the fourth.
Strip that ball.
Certainly the guys likely to come in all
Fuck.
Oh.
They're gonna call offense.
It's gonna be pass interference.
It might be holding or something.
Man.
It's the other one. Pass interference.
If it goes against the Rams, they'll go boo.
Defensive holding again. Huh? I hope it's defensive, not defensive. Pass interference. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my dude, that's weak. That's fucking weak.
Man, dude.
Wow, man.
Man.
Fix is in. We're gonna get thrown off when I start fucking accusing NFL of fucking rigging shit.
Yeah.
Because they do.
Vegas may have just called.
Fucking. This is fucking terrible call.
It's the public, dude. The public money.
Yep, public money. That's what I was scared of. I said at the top of the show.
Yeah.
Why don't you just find out who Vegas wants to win?
Right.
Well, we knew. 88% of the bets were on the Vikings, so.
Flip that. Not the other way.
Comes into the backfield. That's tied with Ty Matthew for the most among active players. What a career this guy's had. He really has. Didn't even.
Philly has been the same thing all night. Like, stopping one first down, getting them a second, then they make it third and manageable, and then the fucking flag goes off. Rinse and repeat.
Second and 11. Crunch time now here in this game.
It's the witching hour.
Oh, come on.
Williams.
Look, come on, wrap up!
Wow.
Pulling his way.
It's an extra 3 or 4 fucking yards you shouldn't have had.
Him weaving and patiently just kind of jump cut to next jump cut. He's now over 100 scrimmage yards in a night. That's 13th time in the last 2 years. That's the most in the NFL. Going back to your point, when is the league and the fans around this league going to recognize number 23 out here in LA? Kid's the real deal.
Turnover here.
Without a doubt. 20 carries, 96 ground yards tonight. Put a touchdown.
I'll have to stop here. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going 6 minutes, man. Too much time. Fucking touchdown. Jesus.
Wow.
Blow it out your hand.
Wow.
Nice clean route by Robinson. You just kind of run out of things of what
That
you want to
is-
say about this guy. Look, I mentioned to the left, he's got his 2 receivers. He looks left.
Well, after touchdowns tonight, fucking sustained drives and penalties.
Yeah, the penalties, man, tonight were just. I mean, it's just too much. Yeah, there's over 100 yards for sure.
Step up, back to the right.
Yeah, it would feel like you'd stop on third down, then there's a flag, and then
Robinson's able to separate
it's not enough.
touchdown. What
If the defensive back
by the Rams there. 6.5
goes any more, it's within 5 yards of them, they call it.
Well, that's what. Yeah. So then you lay back, and that's what. It's not even. Sometimes not even just the penalty call. Like it's like, okay, well then I gotta fucking lay back and let them catch the fucking ball.
Right.
You know, so it's lose-lose. You can't fucking
tic tacs.
Yeah, you can't fake. Yeah, if you're gonna call every little fucking thing, then they got to stay away from them. So you know, and then this happens. So it's fucking frustrating. I do have a bad feeling about that.
Welcome to the Cheerios obstacle course.
I'm definitely gonna score a touchdown this drive. Get 2.
Yeah. But I got the Honey Nut Cheerio choo-choo.
We're gonna stop them. So we better take 5.5 fucking minutes to do it, and then hope for overtime.
When all eyes are on you, my eyes are
By
glued to
my
the game.
second team, they're just like my Browns.
If you didn't bundle your home and auto
Just like
insurance
his Brown.
and all this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate.
Okay. Actually, I know that this is.
You won't remember my name.
No, I'm not gonna forget.
This is the last time.
Maybe after the game.
Been watching a lot of the Rams this year, and the fucking offensive line has been shit. And of course, tonight.
Next year playing.
Can't get no pressure.
Could you imagine? I'm just gonna say no. I know you
Say
don't
it.
hear it, but
Say it.
we would be tied after this game.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I know. After a 2-game lead 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
My, how the turntables.
How the turntables. How the turntables.
Well, you got your 28.
Man, I wish they would have missed that field goal. They're so close.
You think we're not scoring?
No, you're gonna.
I may end up with the 26 when we fucking. Get the
I think you
touchdown and
scored
miss the 2.
Yeah.
But where you are most of the time. Xfinity Mobile was designed for where you need it most.
What's funny is we were down 28-20 on the line. We kicked a field goal instead because it was 4th and 12 or some shit.
Oh yeah.
We didn't get the turnover. That was a lot more. There was a lot more time in the game than there is now. So it's 4 down territory.
Yeah.
Going back to the Meadowlands on Halloween night next
The fucking Jets. We just can't get enough of the Jets, huh?
Man.
Yeah, watch the fucking Jets.
That's crazy.
Every week they seem to be whatever night that they're showcased.
Yeah. Halloween night.
There might be another L too, by the way. They might be 2-6.
Yeah.
By the way, at this point last year, they were 4-3 with Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I heard that. Kind of
But
crazy.
we're blaming everybody else. We're firing coaches. We're trading for
I
Devontae
know.
Adams.
Salah.
And he still can't fucking do it.
That guy should be. He should be a head coach still, I think. Right? Like at least a coach.
Well, now he's
somewhere.
some kind of consultant for the Packers. Of
Of
course he is.
Yeah.
I will say one thing about this, and I kind of noticed it watching it before. It feels like less commercials. Like, I feel like it's not as many of the score kickoff commercial.
Yeah.
I feel like there's been just enough that it's not really.
Come on. Go to the ball. Come on.
All right, that's good first play.
There you go. There it is.
All right,
Oh yeah.
already in the Ram territory.
Man.
40 something.
I thought he was going to take a deep shot. I think he wanted to, but
yeah.
There's progressions there. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was looking for Jefferson.
Yeah.
He was going to go deep.
I will say, getting the ball for 30 now is just a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Whole different ball game. Especially, they make you kick into the kick returners now. So.
Good job of finding him that time by Garner. It's a great way to start this drive here.
44.
Two-yard pickup.
Gotta do that.
Forrest tonight, 19 carries, 58 yards. Kevin O'Connell in his career as a head coach in Minnesota, 20-9.
So Jefferson won. So that partly hit.
Possession games. So he is
Oh
The
yeah.
broadcast.
Yeah.
some things offensively in his fourth quarter.
Fuck. Fuck!
Oh.
Kept making it worse, too. Jeez, oh, man.
Oh.
That's pathetic.
All right, I've seen enough. Trade for Stafford. Fuck it.
All right. We're on the wagon. We're on the wagon.
Maybe he's right there. Just fly him with the fucking
Get a
team.
line
Right.
that can block that. Number 78 isn't very 6 or whatever he is. He's big. Look at it. Again, bounced him back
Oh,
like
yeah.
nothing.
They outplayed us in the last round.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that's your
We're not even gonna get this playoff, are we?
Come on, throw the ball. Ain't nobody there.
And of course, we're not gonna get a flag. We got 0 bailout calls tonight. Well, gotta play defense. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, well, I said it was all 4 down territory going out. Not fucking 4th and 21. Shit, he took the check down. If he'd have done the check down, he'd got the midfield, he probably could have gone for it.
Yeah.
White's actually had a good night tonight. We needed like a good punt. Nope. Well, back to being Ryan Wright.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude. The time we do need a big fucking punt, can't do it. Fucking hate losing primetime games. This is why I feel like, why the hell did they flex Colts Vikings?
I know
they're setting us
that
up.
feels
setting
like
us up to make fun of us.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Jesus.
Think about it. Turnovers, pancake blocks. So I just scored.
I'm losing sleep and seeing an L. That's just why
Love
I
that.
hate fucking primetime weeknight games.
Yeah.
Right here.
And what are you eating?
I could have been in fucking bed an hour and a half ago.
Dreaming about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm already. What time is it? Almost 11.
Almost 11. Yeah.
45 minutes past my bedtime. So. But here I am. Glutton for punishment.
There he is.
Fucking watching everything.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at Verizon. Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome. You can get it when you trade in any phone. Whoa.
You're saying this right?
I'm on time to pile on.
I'm so happy that. Well, I'm not done yet, but 5-2, we're tied.
He's calling it.
Man, I'm calling
He's already
it.
calling it.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, that's in your favor for you. I'm gonna call it right now. We're both 5-2.
Well, I was devastated seeing my brother pick this. I'm like, oh well.
Oh yeah.
He's close. I mean, he had 30-20.
Yeah.
Might still get that. When
The other way.
When they pick up a first down here and then punt it, pin it in the end zone, and get a fucking safety.
Oh man.
Score.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is the type. This is one of the reasons, going back to what I said about recording. This is why I like recording games, because when it gets to this point,
Fast forward. Yeah.
Just get it over with. Let's see what the fuck happens.
Yeah. Now you're stuck with all of us.
yeah. When you're watching, that's what upsets me. That's why I hate primetime games, because usually I am watching it.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I want to go to bed as soon as it's over. But yeah, I mean, it's makes it so much worse. Yeah, let's not forget that was a call flag.
That was a great.
He had to make a spectacular catch to make it count. 31
great
catch.
catch.
100 yards. Wow.
Get a turnover here.
I mean, just 3 out will do it. You know, I just didn't have to
Get a
turn
turnover.
Yeah.
The Vikings have to think about using their timeouts on this side of the ball. They're also, remember, they're down 1 timeout. They used one early. They got 2 plus the 2 and a 1. Forrest thinking about it. This is 3 now.
You know what that big helmet reminds me of?
So 2 first downs. The fat heads?
Brutus. We'll have
Oh,
oh God.
Arizona, but a close loss to Chicago, close loss to Green Bay. Here it is, right in front of them, up 8, 3:30 to go. Can they finish it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So much different when you know they're going to run, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? They're going to take their first. I think 2 first downs is going to win the game for the Rams. You got to get it here. Got to get it here. You got them at 3rd down and long.
Yeah, you got to hurt it and you got to hold them.
Got to make sure you try to save yourself time. They're going to throw the ball. The way they began
I think they, yeah.
Tonight, it's almost
throw it in the
like,
coverage.
We're either going to get a completion or we're going to get a flag.
Yeah.
Either way.
Throw it in the coverage.
Do you run the football and force them to use that last time out?
You need to step in front of your microphone if they get called for another fucking defensive holding here. I'm going to break this shit. Breaking it all.
Making it all.
How much is this arm again?
Like $20. Actually, don't know.
Well, you know there's a set out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess
He really discounted that.
It's about to cost me $30. I'm on defense one fucking time. Gotta give us a chance.
Come on, make them eat this football. Make them eat it.
Zero fucking pressure.
Oh, man. God.
Well, they picked on Gilmore tonight.
He had all the time in the world.
Jerry Jettas. You want to come to the Steelers?
You might. Yeah, we're going to go from 5-0 to who we trading.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Who are you going to trade?
Man, Gilmore's just been having a fucking
Damn,
rough night.
Coop's not going to get traded now.
No pressure on the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, the Rams are going for
Right, yeah, they're going to go for it.
Well, that was evident by the fact that they fucking played everybody tonight. Like, they were like, all right.
Yeah, we need to win. Yeah.
They went for it.
Running a whole bunch of guys in on them.
Who are the Seahawks playing this week?
That's it. Final timeout. So first down's over. It's probably over now anyway. I mean, even when we get the ball back. We're under 2 minutes. And,
Just got to get that 2 point. You got to get to 2. Yeah.
First fucking catch this thing. Well,
4 catches. He has a touch. I
he
forgot
drew
his
as many
touchdown.
fucking flags as he had catches in this game.
That's why I couldn't catch him.
Ah. All right, get to the mini bye.
Yeah.
Time with the Packers. And we beat head to head.
And now you're on the verge of going 3-4, winning 2 games, which Les Snead, winning 2 games in 5 days, and you're healthy, and you're talking about the potential of moving guys. I don't see it. Well, let's go win. If nothing else to price this one up. Yeah. Keep it on the ground.
Same thing all night. Solid first down.
Second down. So with a 2-minute warning, the first down obviously ends the game. If the Vikings can come.
So they can. I mean, they run it 2 more times in a row. They're gonna get it down to like $1.20.
Yeah.
It's a 2-minute warning. So they're gonna have to go the length of the field. Yeah, one first down game's over.
Yeah.
We'll give you final thoughts and wrap it up.
Yeah.
Well, you were damn close on your score.
Man, so close.
Get him out of bounds.
So close.
Oh.
Man.
That would have helped.
Yeah. So close. Damn.
Robinson holding the edge to that defense. Van Ginkel running. Again, Jefferson just looking at that clock, hoping they're going to.
Man, now you wish you would have got that 5-yard. And they set up for a fucking field goal anyway on that drive. So
oh, right.
That time out there.
Hey, you went for it? Yeah, should have.
Just taking the 5-yard delay again.
You went for it.
And the Rangers will have 3rd down and 12 when we come back to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Haven't scored touchdowns since the first quarter. And we got a lot of games like that this year. We're jumping on people, but we're not.
Then you're not finishing.
We're not finishing.
Yeah.
We're not.
in your living room.
Even the games we won, we
And you
let teams back in.
gym. Then you remember gyms. Bring the gym to you.
Let's do this.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa! And do you want to play the hero or be the hero?
Wait, I'm gonna be Batman.
Yep. Bam! Time to become the knight. Okay, y'all. Yeah. You got this.
Today
So here I'm
we'll
gonna
capture
rattle
a
off,
taste of the tailgate. Talk about your cake.
Mine's got a working smoke.
Next few.
Smoke, huh?
Because it
That
does,
sounds
this is,
delicious.
you know.
That's what I was going to think about. We should do next week is
There's the next 5. You ready?
yeah.
Elaborate.
So working
Colts.
with lime is challenging.
Okay.
In football, it's also
At the
green like
Jaguars.
the gecko. Plus, I think you'd be a great
At the
hit.
tight.
Because if Geico's 97%
What the
of customer
At the Bears.
satisfaction-
We got 3 in a row. They're all 3 in a row. So you're naive to think that even though those are
Yeah.
road games,
You're 3
we're gonna win
away?
All 3 of them. All 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 road games in a row. Wow. But then we get 3 home games in a row.
Yeah.
And listen to these teams: Cardinals, Falcons, and the Bears again. And the Bears right now is Monday night.
Wow.
Right now. Well, it's December 16th.
Yeah.
Then we got to go at Seattle.
Yeah, it could be that could be hard.
The Packers at home, and then at the Lions. So definitely, those last 3 games are going to be tough.
Yeah, I can see you splitting with the Packers and the Lions.
These next 6, you got to go 5-1, man. You got to go 5-1.
You got to go 5-1.
If you really want to be serious.
Yeah, the Jags are not good. You have to win that game.
Yeah.
It's like a must win. And Tennessee's a must win. What's the first game that you go to?
Colts and Jaguars.
Yeah, so Colts. But what you're saying is Sunday night. Now if you don't win that game, right? It's yeah. That end of your season is rough. Green Bay and then Lions.
Yeah, really the next 7 games you got to go 5-2.
Yeah.
6-1 even. If you really want to be a serious, contender.
I'm just praying we can win the next 3, and then we're gonna freaking lose a lot. So, but yeah, you're right. Winning is contagious. Hopefully, we can keep it going instead.
You know what else is contagious?
Losing.
So,
yeah.
Next Sunday night's gonna be interesting. See, we're gonna be on 2 in a row here. It looks like 3rd and 12. He's gonna fuck this up.
Oh, screen.
Oh, come on.
Oh man, just giving him a chance to go for it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went out of bounds. That's huge.
Wow.
That saved us 30.
All right, getting a field goal
30
then,
fucking
right?
seconds right there. No, you're too far for that.
Oh, I didn't even realize what yards we're on. That sucks.
What a bum. You gotta trade him.
Yeah, Steelers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to force him there, and they get him there. That's huge. 153.
Stops the clock. I mean,
That's so big.
They could have run it down to like 110. Yeah, it's huge. I think by the time they would have punt, it 35 seconds. Watch the fake.
Back at the 10-yard line.
Nice to see him go after it, but I think they were too afraid to get the penalty.
Oh,
Fuck.
what a punt.
Damn it.
Yeah, right there.
Fucking 3-yard line. Jeez, oh man.
Man.
We gotta go 97 yards.
With a minute 46. No timeouts again. We're back in the situation of no timeouts for the Vikings.
That is as good as it gets.
That is so
That
good.
was pretty far out. I feel like it hovered over out of bounds before the 3.
Before the 3.
Now all the Vikings have to do without a timeout is go 97 yards.
97 yards. Where's Diggs when we need him?
Well, Jefferson had a 97-yard touchdown. Oh, they made it right. See, I was like, there's no way it hovered over the 3. They gave him 5.
They gave him 5.
So we gotta go 95
We
yards.
need a Minnesota miracle.
106 seconds, no time. And then we need 3 more yards after that. We need the 2. We need about 100 yards.
Yeah, 100 yards.
That's what we say, dude. 30-20.
Oh.
Come on.
Did we get our flag? Nope.
No flag.
No.
Nope. I love LA. Oh, there's a flag. Late one. Probably holding the end zone.
Man.
Illegal formation. Okay.
Yeah, push it back. I'll decline.
Yeah, they'd rather have the ball. Because you're only getting 2 yards.
Oh,
anyway.
right.
They declined it, though.
So
Because
the
they're on
yardage,
the 4-yard
the
line.
downs more important. You're going to get the time off. You just want to, like, the only thing you hope for here is to at least get it down to like 40 or something. Get you in Hail Mary territory. If they can even get it on. I mean, he has no fucking time to throw anyway. They're still putting pressure on him. Which is smart. They've been doing it all fucking day.
Yeah.
Stop doing it. So much
They
time.
got him.
There it is. There's the safety. No, and
Flag.
no face mask.
Wow.
There's the 30-20. Called it.
Just the other way. You needed the other way, right?
Called it.
Your brother needed the other way, though.
Sean predicted 30-20 Vikings.
Vikings.
But no, they're talking. Are they gonna fucking make it right here, or they just say fuck it? We fucked you
We've
all
used
game.
it all
Keep it
game.
going. Jesus.
All games with his eyes.
Can't review. Oh,
Oh.
God. Dude, it's fucking like. How do you miss that fucking call,
Darnold
dude?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
It's fixed.
What the fuck?
Why can't they review it?
What is going on? We're gonna get a lot of viewers tomorrow, but people are gonna be like, "What?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?" Like
twisted
with
his head around.
between the fucking bullshit fucking defensive holdings,
Yeah. And
pass
pass
interference, and then you
interferences.
fucking you're right standing right fucking there. How do you miss it?
This was a ref game for sure. Very much a ref game.
You blow.
And how can you not review that, by the way?
Yeah.
Like how
right.
is that? Like it's wow. Oh, officials! I mean, we got to do a whole fucking podcast on that. I can.
Yeah.
It's unfucking believable. Like, I mean,
Oh my God! Look at this. Watch his head.
Yeah.
You can't review that.
No.
and he knew
it.
He knew it. He reacted like, "Oh shit! I fucking tackled him with a face mask."
He knew it.
And they don't give a fuck about it because the fucking fix was in. They're not going to risk any weird shit to happen for us to come back in this game.
I can't
They
believe
couldn't
that.
risk it.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I hope you all watch it. And this is it. This is in a snippet of what my fucking life's been. Like, they don't give a shit about our
This is
market. And then, guess what? Tune in next Sunday night football. We're going to do it all over again. They're going to fuck us for the Colts. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't even make this shit up.
That's insane.
And listen. The odds of them coming back to fucking win the game, very slim still. Still would have had to go 80 fucking yards.
Yeah.
That's a 15-yard penalty. So you get out of the shadow of your goal line with still 90 seconds to go. Yeah. Like
Man.
Merkin says, you never know what happens.
Yeah.
It gives them a fucking chance, you know?
What?
Yep, that was the storyline coming in. We're going to trade. All fucking week is all we heard about. And now,
And here we are.
Now, they're fucking
Yeah.
fine. Now they got 10 days off, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's a safety. Vikings
Right.
have to punt.
I mean, that is
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you give them another. Now it's a 2-score game. You can't fucking.
right.
You can
Now you gotta
technically
punt.
onside it, but what's the fucking point now? You need 2 fucking scores. So
They gotta try it, all right?
I think it has to be like a pooch, you know. And
Oh yeah, they popped it up. Oh, there it goes.
wait, that's almost more effective than like you feel like more teams should do that.
Yeah, really.
Hard to catch. Wow, that was horse shit. So maybe
Yeah.
a lot of the viewers will because they'll probably
30 to
they'll
20.
replay that. They'll replay that one.
Yeah.
So if you guys watch a recap and then just fast forward to the end and can't really lose my fucking mind.
Yeah,
but
right.
You miss a lot of bullshit pass interference all those games too.
Yeah, it felt like the
Rewind
refs
those.
definitely controlled this game against the Vikings for sure. But yeah, minute 36 left, 30-20. Final thoughts from you?
Final thought. Well, Sean nailed the score, and as soon as he said
30-20,
I told you to bet Rams. So
yeah,
hopefully somebody out there said, "Ooh, I'll take that score." And
just flip it the other way.
The other way, and nailed it.
Wow.
So, I got 30-20 right.
Yeah. All right, 10 days off. 10 days off. I feel like that's the best thing out of this right now.
Yeah.
Try and get healthy.
Yeah.
Try and get this defense back on top of. No, try and get the defense back on top.
I told you though that was a letdown of the half like that.
Yeah.
I had a bad vibe as soon as that happened. I've watched this team way too much to know that kind of shit's hard to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the Rams are back and healthy. I don't know what they're going to do next with what they got, but it looks like they're back. 3-4 now, huge win, like we said before earlier in this podcast. But yeah, man.
Well, my nephew's a Rams fan. Congrats to you and the rest.
Baker Mayfield came in. Who can forget that? 48 hours after we arrived in Los Angeles.
Well, it's fucking horse shit all night. I'm not afraid to admit it.
On the Rams.
So, NFL can come at me, but you are fucking rigged. Isn't that how your boy Trump says it? Rigged. Fucking rigged. Definitely rigged.
It's a disaster.
Definitely rigged.
It is.
But whatever.
Very interesting game. Good show. Good show, man. Yeah, it was great. It was fun.
Saturday morning on the way to Ann Arbor.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. We'll figure it out.
We'll try to figure it out. Might not be live. Might be recorded.
Yeah, I don't.
Might be too
I'm gonna have
hard.
to figure that out because
Right.
I don't
Hey,
internet
how about we do
connection
this?
and
Why don't
everything
we come
else.
here, we record something in the morning before we get up. A little quick preview.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Half
Yeah, we
hour-
could do that.
half-hour preview.
All right, cool. Yeah, we can do that. All right, sweet.
All right.
Good show. 30-20. All right, catch you guys.
Fuck you, refs.